Alright, hello chat. How's it going? Hopefully well. We're back, and we're gonna be continuing through Red Dead today. I don't really know what exactly I'm gonna be doing. I think I might at least just start with some story and then get to challenges after that. I think that's my plan right now. I think we're at 69%, I want to say. I don't remember exactly. I think it was like 69 point some percent when we saved out and quit yesterday. Pretty sure, but I'm not like 100%. Not entirely sure what it was, but I think we only went up by like 1% yesterday. Even though it felt like I did a good bit, I guess maybe it's just because I what's it? I didn't do that many main story missions. I only did like 2. And the reason that the percentage has been going up so fast is because of how much I've been doing like main story missions recently. But hello, Jan. How's it going? Also, yeah, the winter thing I've had for a long time. I've used it during the winter for like 2 years now. And honestly, I'm not even sure if I'm going to get a new overlay for after the winter or if I'm just going to stick with that one. I think I'm definitely going to turn off the camera outline, like the little asset that we use for that. But I think I might keep the starting and ending screens, honestly, because I really like them. But also, why do I have this outfit on? This is not the outfit I had on at the end of the stream yesterday. Hold on. It does say 69%. That's really odd. I have not had that before. Hello, Respect. How's it going? I've never had... Somehow my other outfit is gone. The Bronco Buster is not on the horse. That is weird. Your internet's slow? If you're having like buffering issues, just turn down like the video quality. Like turn it down from, I'm assuming you probably have it at 1080p. Even just setting it to auto should make it so that it will just like adjust the quality as it needs to. What, Respect? What's up? What do you want? Nothing? Okay. Alright. I see how it is. I think I'm gonna throw classic Arthur hat on with this jacket, because honestly, it is a good look. Next time I happen to be at the camp, I might swap the outfits out. But for now, Arthur hat with this jacket and everything does look pretty good, so I might just run with it for the time being. Super weird though. You're on your phone? What does that matter? You can change the video quality on phone. I think, I'm trying to remember how to do it on mobile. I think you hit the 3 dots, and then you go to like, I don't even know how to do it. It's in there somewhere. Surely you can find it. You know, my honor might just get pulled back up. It was looking like a lost cause for a bit. But honestly, my honor's not looking too bad right now. For a while there, it was like... It was just sitting right at the verge of going into like low honor. At one point I did cross into it, but I was only there for like 10 minutes or so before I got like a tiny piece, and it was just enough to pull me back to like that sort of halfway point where it decides whether you're in low or high honor. Managed to save it before it really became a problem. Bully McGuire, welcome back. How's it going? Feels like it's been a bit since we've seen you, huh? Not really that long, but maybe just a few days or something. I don't know. Was that man floating? I don't know if anyone else saw that. I think he was like walking along the beach, but his walking anim didn't play. Oh, my OBS is freaking out. I thought I saw something weird. YouTube's not giving me the warning it normally does. So OBS is not fixed. I just got lucky yesterday, apparently. Wait. Hold on. It looks like it's fine. Maybe. No, it's not fine. It is not fine. Never mind. Okay. A quick OBS restart, chat. You guys probably know the drill by now. Apparently this is still a problem because OBS have broken their own software, which is great. I'm going to have to restart it real quick. Stream's going to go down. Just wait a few seconds and refresh, and it should be back up. Okay? Okay. I'm just going to throw a chat message in there since apparently audio was losing its shit too. It's back up. Good to go. Looks like OBS, please. Please just be normal today. I don't want to have to manage OBS all day again. Yeah. Especially because of the problems it can cause, like on the YouTube end too. If you're on your phone, you hit the 3 dots. It's probably in the section called settings. And then you should just be able to like change it right there. Hold on. I want to see, because I was curious yesterday. So this is the normal lantern. But what I'm curious about is the electric lantern brighter? Doesn't really look like it. Like, it might be. But if it is, it's marginally. It's probably just a reskin. Coal in general? What do you mean, coal in general? What do you mean, huh? What am I running for president? Not happening. Never, ever, ever. It's too much stress. Too much stress for anyone. It's why there's really no such thing as a good president. Look? You mean in Discord general? I have my Discord turned off on my computer right now, so hold on, let me go on my phone. Bro, how do you even get these? How do you even manage? But hello, Lincoln. Welcome back. Got no coal for president, unfortunately. It's just not happening. Just straight up not happening. How do you even manage to always get those screenshots, Respect?
Relax.
Relax. Just gonna go and do some story. Should make that. No. No. No, thank you. Now it works. Okay. That's just where it froze when I restarted it. You gotta be kidding me. That's where it froze. Was on that fucking frame. Unreal. Unbelievable. Also, thank you for saying we have 1 viewer, YouTube. I love it. 4 people in chat, but no, only 1 person is watching. Thank you, YouTube. Sorry, YouTube drives me crazy with its fucking broken ass view count. Sometimes it's just like so bad that you notice it, like right now, where it's like 4 people chatting, but only 1 viewer, because of course.
Hey there.
Don't understand. I do not understand. Anyway, Just riding over to the only story mission I have right now. I don't know if Chapter 6 is gonna be like 5 was, where it's like just super, super linear, where it's like the missions have to happen in a specific order, so you really only had like one open at a time. Or if it's just like, I have to do this so that the chapter opens up. It's gonna be one or the other. We're gonna see which one it is. If you're horny, go jack off. Get out of here. We don't want the horny. We don't want it. No horny here. Not good for gains? What? According to who? No, we don't want horny. We do not want horny. Science? Nah. Find me the science that says sexual climax results in lower muscle growth or reduced muscle growth. Find me that, and then I'll give it to you. Because you're not gonna find that. Also, don't call me Poppy. You have to go to class? What class? Is it discreet? Reduced muscle growth by 12%. It's like a video game. Daddy then? No.
Hey there, mister.
Nothing that could have a sexual connotation. Calc? Yuck. Yuck. It's like a debuff in a game. Where it's one of those things. Jonathan's not even my name. But I guess. Pops. But yeah, it's like in games where you get like a temporary boost, but then you get a debuff for like a few minutes afterwards. 12% reduced muscle growth for 5 minutes. Okay, finally made it. Hello, Sadie Adler.
The thing is, Sadie, I really can't. I
And
must
Abigail.
promise I insist.
Oh, that's right, we're getting John.
All you like ain't happening. Arthur, tell her.
Tell her what?
She ain't coming with us to collect her husband.
Abigail, you ain't coming. That's the end of the matter.
See, there you heard him. Now let's go.
But
nothing. It'll be quicker and easier with just the two of us. Plus, John will be calmer without worrying about you.
True.
Ain't complicated.
well,
True.
I ain't the crime sort, but I'm real grateful.
Yeah, we know you are. We'll bring him back to you.
You forgot?
Thank you.
I didn't even look at what I was doing. I was just like, only mission, I'll go do it.
All right, here goes nothing. The place is surrounded by marshland. Should hopefully give us a bit of cover to move in close enough to find a spot and look for John. This time of day, prisoners probably be working the fields.
Then all we gotta do is take out all the guards and
Why did we
all
not,
the way out
like-
of there. Seems simple enough.
Your dopamine goes up, so your testosterone lowers. So when you make progress, your testosterone levels are lower. And you feel worse about the gains? What?
Okay, bring us over.
Hold on, now I'm just genuinely confused. Bruh. You have this reversed. Hold on. I'm reading. But from the little preview on Google, it seems like you have it backwards. Yeah, no, you do have it backwards. Yeah. Testosterone leads to more dopamine production. Not the other way around. I'm bad at explaining. It's because you had it backwards. Because what you were explaining was wrong. That's why men with low testosterone have low libidos. And lower testosterone leads to things like ED.
Stay low.
It's because kills gains. It doesn't. It doesn't lower your testosterone. Testosterone, I don't think, even affects how fast or slow you grow muscle. Okay, never mind. You're beyond saving. I'm done with this conversation. You can't argue with stupid.
There's a guard up there.
I'll deal with him.
Okay, I'll follow you up.
I don't see these people in chat because they're not in YouTube chat. Sorry, YouTube gave me a bitrate warning, but it's normal. So when it's breaking, it doesn't tell me, but it tells me it's breaking when it's perfectly fine. YouTube, I swear to God, one of these days. Bitch!
Okay, come on up.
What gun is up here? Oh, it's a rolling block. Affects your metabolism? Does it? Like, inversely?
Where's John?
Am I supposed to find John?
Hey, I think I see him.
Oh yeah, he's right
There's a
there.
group
Literally
from
right
that
there.
Barn just to our right.
Yeah. I see 2 guards. Okay, take them out, and let's go get our boy.
Okay.
This is gonna be loud, but alright. Bah.
Wait,
Is that an
shit.
alarm?
I don't think that was John.
Well, let's go over there and see.
Is that not him?
Okay, come on. I think one of those guards was still moving.
That is definitely an alarm. That's some pussy ass alarm. It sounds like it's barely managing to produce the sound. Sounds like it's actually like struggling. Such a dumb sounding alarm.
Come on, Arthur. Let's keep moving.
Where is he? You see him?
No. You, Mister. You know John Marsden?
He ain't working today. Put the gun down.
He ain't working.
Lady.
Fuck.
No. You put the gun down. Now.
That worked. Pushy
Where's
ass.
John Marston?
He ain't in the work detail today.
Okay, well, I guess we'll go and get him together.
Let's
Try
go.
anything, and I'll blow your damn head off. You clear on that?
Yes. Very clear.
Oh, no, you don't.
She doesn't even have her gun out.
Come on, partner. Now, why don't you apologize to the lady for pointing a gun at her?
Hey, we don't talk about it. Video games.
I'd apologize.
I'm sorry, ma'am.
So, where do we go?
Towards the entrance, I guess.
And who's in charge of this fine establishment?
Jameson, sir.
Jameson who?
No, Mr. Jameson. Heston Jameson.
Is he a nice fella?
He's been quite an exacting boss at times.
I look forward to meeting him.
They're not gonna let you do this.
Well, that's gonna be up to you, my friend.
Honestly, Blast, if you're still in chat, and you're actually trying to do no-fap,
Please.
So, you
in
a
my opinion,
popular employee, my
it's just a
friend?
bunch of bullshit.
Not especially.
I did it for about 3
Well, I
weeks
guess
once
we're
out of
about to
curiosity,
find out.
because I watched a YouTube video on it, and the dude was really hyped about it. So I was like, you know what? I'm curious if this is legit. And I tried it for 3 weeks, and I felt no different.
Better hope someone in there actually gives a damn about this fool.
I felt dumb because I tried it.
Shoot our way out of here regardless.
Pushy or ath? Anyone who doesn't say ath is lying to you. Dude, no way they're not gonna shoot at us. We have 2 people with guns, and we only have 1 hostage.
Shit. No.
They have
Okay, friend, be cool now.
like a whole base of guards to get out here. There's no shot this works. There's just no way. My health core is dropping really fast too. Is that because I'm sick?
He's in Saint Denis. They got Milliken. Got him and gonna kill him. Unless you bring me John Marston. Right now. You got 1 minute. I'm counting. 1, 2, 3. Milliken, is it?
Yes, sir.
Will you count for me? I got talking to do.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir.
4.
From 1 or 4?
Oh,
sir?
very funny. No, we must be at 11 by now.
12.
13. Faster. 14, 15, 16, 17. Now hurry up. Well, this poor fool's gonna get
Who
his
the fuck is
brains
Kelly?
shot out. And over what? For nothing. Milliken, don't stop counting. I can't hear you.
Hurry up and bring that asshole out here, you bastards! Come on!
Are they not gonna do it?
Buddy.
I don't want to die.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, they're actually bringing him.
John, love you too. Now, no funny business. Well, Mr. Milliken here will stop crying once and for all.
No way they don't take a shot at us.
Let's go.
Oh, okay. Why did we give him up?
Joe, take my pistol. Let's clear these.
Arthur, take cover. I'm pressing the cover button. It's not working. He just won't. Arthur, what are you doing? My God, man.
Look out! Someone coming out the front gate.
Oh. Give me both my guns. Damn, I thought I could get the 3 hats. I got 2 of them without killing them on the same shot. If you send it another time, we have rules against spam too, Jan. Ow! You're not covering me very well.
Okay, we're good. Come on. Here comes some more. Get down.
I'm far from 100%. I'm at 69% going into this mission.
Been a while.
So honestly, not that far. Majority of it's done at this point. Didn't know about this. I feel like that's just like a universal, like literally every live chat has that rule. Hold on, I'm putting split points in my guns.
That was my one and only time.
Serial killer is crazy? Is that required? I didn't think it was. At least I had someone in chat say it wasn't, so. I mean, I have 2 parts of it, but I thought it was just extra. I don't think it's actually part of 100%, is it? Okay, that's what I thought. I think I still might do it, just because I'm curious about it. Because we've also done the, or we haven't fully done it. But, I'm 1 pelt off of the Legend of the East Satchel. So, like, there are some things that even though they're not required, I'm still doing them just because I want to. So I might end up doing that one anyway. Because it seems like a really cool piece of content. Jesus Christ, they're running me down! Woman, help! Shoot at him or something, please! Do I have a health cure or something? Here we go. I got tuberculosis. I'm not doing so hot. Oh my god, there are so many guards. Ow. If my aim could like pull in faster, it would be awesome. Wow. Okay. Oh my god. Me? Hold them off. Am I supposed to run with you? Instructions are unclear. Okay, escort. That's more clear. Ow. Okay, it's time for another health cure. Yeah, I think it's something that I want to do. Oh my god! I can't aim on a controller, man. It's so hard for me. It's so hard for me. An undead version would be amazing. We're not gonna get an expansion, unfortunately. I would love Undead Nightmare 2, but it's just not happening.
There's some fellas coming here. Don't look too friendly. We best get out of here.
Come on, boys, let's move.
The team's hard at work on GTA 6 by now.
Seriously?
Let me, you're
Not even an
both
assumption
shots.
anymore. They've officially confirmed that they are now.
Relax and enjoy yourself, John. Leave the real work to them as can still handle it. Thanks.
Keep them off us.
Stay back, bitches. That guy fell off his own horse. He killed himself. Ow. Ow. Really wish I didn't have a bolt action right now. I wish that my, like, horse loadout would stop defaulting to the bolt. What the fuck? We just teleported across the lake? What the hell was that?
You know, I think I liked you better when you was all trussed up like a prize chicken. No doubt.
Hurry up. They're gonna be on our tails soon enough if you boys keep wasting time.
That's us told them.
Can just pulled a mustache hair. Full mustache hair yanked out.
Thank you. Don't mention it.
Let's go.
Got our boy.
We should get out of here quick before the
Oh, I
law
still gotta
gets
ride
wind
back
of
with them,
this.
okay.
Yeah.
Ow.
So what the hell happened in Saint Denis? Is Abigail all right?
She's fine. Jack is too.
I mean, it's
She
just like a
managed to
money thing
escape
at that
when
point.
They got Hosea.
You know what I mean?
Hosea. That still don't seem real somehow. All them years. Arthur. He was
9
like...
people in chat? Who knows how many with how YouTube's view count is? Could be more, could be less, honestly. Who the fuck knows?
No. What a goddamn mess. And then we... What about the money? Lost somewhere at the bottom of the ocean. What? How the hell did that happen? We hit on a boat. It's the only way out of there. The boat went down in a storm and
Poor Lenny.
we ended up stranded on an island somewhere near Cuba. Cuba? Wait, you're gonna have to tell me all this again. It's a long story, but things ain't been good, John. You're telling me. We're holed up now in the mountains.
Hosea's
to the
death
north,
hit way
near
too
Roanoke
hard.
Ridge,
That
and some
fucking
caves there.
sucked.
The Pinkertons caught up with us again, and we had to move.
Yeah. Seems Molly ratted us out, the bitch. So she's dead too.
Jesus. Maybe you should have just left me to hang. And I should warn you, Dutch didn't want us breaking you out. Said
Yeah.
it wasn't the right time.
Dutch might be pissed, because he's been off
Might
his
not
shit.
be the hero's welcome you're imagining.
Lenny's death sucked too, but because Hosea's was so, like, you knew it was gonna happen a good, like, 10 seconds before it did. Like, the anticipation made it worse. The build-up made it worse, you know what I mean?
Himself right now. Or maybe he just ain't who we thought he was. Guess we don't need to worry about who's his favorite no more. Guess not.
I mean, yeah. I think Dutch slowly lost his mind. I think it was. I don't think that Dutch was, like, a shitty person from the start. I think that just the combination of everything, like all the pressure, definitely did it to him. Because you can see it like slowly happen from like mid-chapter 4 up to the point that I'm at, right? You see it get progressively worse. I don't think he's always been like that. I think it actually was him breaking
We
under
told
pressure.
you we would.
John! What are you doing here?
Good to see you too, partner.
I meant I hadn't sent for you yet.
I win.
But I said that.
Yeah, I know what you said. I felt different.
Is that so?
Yes.
And when Spring and John brings the law down on all of us, what then, Arthur?
Well, I guess we'll have another fight on our hands.
Loyalty, Arthur. It ain't. I had a goddamn plan! John. You are my brother. You are my son. I was coming for you.
They was talking of hanging me, Dutch.
They was talking. They was talking. And now they may come and hang us all.
Damn. Yeah. Like, I remember just one, like, horse ride with him in chapter 4 where I was like, he's starting to sound a little crazy. And since then, it's just been, like, progressive, you know? He's definitely just been slipping more and more as the pressure has kind of built. I don't think he's always been like that. I think that it's just, like, too much for him to take. Like, everyone has that limit. And even though Dutch definitely has a limit beyond, like, the average person,
Arthur.
it's, like,
Oh,
still way too
sorry.
much for even someone like that.
I was miles away, thinking of, I don't know.
What's going
Dutch
on
said
here?
to tell you he and Mike have gone to Annisburg. Something about Mr. Cornwall.
Cornwall. Okay. Thanks, Mary Beth.
The visions of the elk have become more and more common ever since we got diagnosed with tuberculosis. Oh no! Oh no, that's so bad. That's so bad. Oh, I had no idea this was gonna happen. Oh shit. Oh no. Ugh. What's wrong? This whole side of the map wanted dead or alive now, just like Blackwater. You got that good honor? Yeah, I had someone in chat tell me yesterday that if you have like low honor, or at least if you're on the lower half of the meter, that instead of seeing an elk in those visions, you see a wolf. Yeah, I was just about to say that someone in chat said that yesterday. I thought that was fucking dope. Because the first time I played back at launch, I had like high honor the whole time. I didn't do like 100%. I didn't even do like half the side content the first time through. I mostly just did main story and then stopped. I didn't even finish the epilogue back when I played the first time. I got to like epilogue chapter 1 and then I was like, you know what? I've already put like 50 hours in. I'm good. You know what I mean? Okay, so apparently there's like main story missions in this chapter, like main story, that you have to have high enough honor to even have like appear. I think I might have missed it. Hold on. Oh no, I don't think I did. Never mind. I think I could still possibly obtain that mission. Arthur, you good? Arthur is very sick. Also, chat, just while I've got a second, while I'm kind of looking at what to do next in my notes, remember to leave a like on the stream. if you've been enjoying, or if you feel like helping me out. It really does help out a ton. It just essentially sends it out to more people, just depending on how many likes it gets. So if you're feeling particularly generous, then that would be huge. I would appreciate it. So you have to have high honor. I don't know how high, because I'm on the higher half, but it's not appearing for me still. So I think you have to have like really high honor. I don't think you can pay off a bounty to get rid of that. Yeah, no, I don't think you can. I'm assuming it's the same thing as like Blackwater, where it's just like you're wanted dead or alive. Like they're completely done with giving you a chance at that point, you know? Not tuberculosis. I would assume not. We're kind of past tuberculosis in the modern day, if you haven't noticed. Maybe I should just go and fish and just throw the fish back. Just keep throwing them back. Get my honor back up. That might be the play here in order to unlock those missions. Because if I miss them, I don't think 100% will be possible, because they're main story content. Like, I'm pretty certain that I absolutely need to do them. Man, you get so little out of like eating food when you're sick.
Well, at least he's back.
Thank you for getting him out, officer.
Yeah, no. I know that it's supposed to give me like wanted dead or alive, but I just didn't realize that it would. And now it's like this entire region of the map is just gonna be harder to manage than before. Nice jacket, thank you. I like the trapper outfits so much, man. Oh, OBS is starting to freak out again. Greet 3 random people. Yeah, greeting people is good, but it takes so long. Fishing goes pretty quick if you just catch fish and throw them back. Hold on, I'm actually gonna check Google. I'm gonna see what they say. RDR2, best way to farm honor. I thought it was just me. No, my OBS was freaking out a little bit. Honor farming. Camp Chores. Well, if I had them. Greeting people in Saint Denis. I can't go there to do it. But just a town like that would be helpful. Donating to camp in small amounts. I break down a $500 donation into... Oh, that's good. No, I've never played RDR2s online like once. I've never even logged into it a single time. I played this game through once at launch. And, since then, I haven't played until this playthrough. Okay, my OBS is absurd. Okay, let me restart it again, chat. If you don't know how this goes by now, I just have to restart it. It's this really pain in the ass bug I've been having. But all I have to do really is just restart it real quick. So stream's gonna go down for a second. It'll be back up like super fast. All you have to do is just like refresh the page, or if you're on mobile, you just have to close the stream and then click back in through however you got here the first time. You know the stats of being a gunfighter? No. I honestly don't even know what you're talking about. You can still go to Saint Denis against my memory. Has the shiniest gold bar, but I think you still can. Oh, has never been the shiniest gold bar. No, I'm just saying because there's so many cops in Saint Denis that if I'm wanted dead or alive in the whole state, which Saint Denis is in, then every single cop is gonna like try to kill me on sight. So Saint Denis is just not a safe way to farm rep. Because I'm just gonna spend so much time trying to escape the law if I go there, it won't be worth it. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna restart my OBS. Just refresh real quick once the stream stops. I'll be back in a second. Okay, looks like it's back up. Chat message just in case. Okay. Back to normal then. I thought because, like, OBS got a patch a couple nights ago, and then I streamed yesterday and never had the bug, like, all day. So I thought that it was fixed in the recent OBS patch, but apparently it wasn't, unfortunately. Because after yesterday, I was like, nice, they finally worked it out. But it doesn't seem like they did.
It's me.
Do we have chores at camp here? Because camp chores do bring up honor pretty fast. I have done those to raise it in the past. Oh, shit. Good, Arthur.
Okay, friend.
Perfectly fine. Stop rubbing up against me. Trying to walk through here.
Dutch. You're breaking his heart. You know that.
Mm-hmm.
Did he tell you to say this to me, friend?
I don't think there's any chores here.
But I know.
Dutch and that fool at his ear. They're gonna kill every last one of us. I see that now.
I don't think there's any chores here. Damn. Okay. I have a license to do Fast Draw UK and my cowboy. What? Oh, yeah. No, there's no chores, so I need to consult the Reddit again. I need to consult the Reddit. What the fuck? Not that. Okay. So it pulled up like how to get XP fast in online. Like that's not what I'm looking for. Oh yeah, the donating to camp actually will work. We can do that. I don't know how fast that is. I've never tried it, but I do know that you do like get rep when you donate to camp. So what if I just start dropping like 20 bucks at a time into the donation box here? Where is the donation box? Do we not have a donation box? Is that just, did we do away with that or something? Where's the ledger? Dutch? Where's the ledger, Dutch? Chat, is there a donation box at this camp? It looks like the thing that it would normally be on. Oh, fuck. Can I donate at this camp? Someone smashed the box in this chapter? God damn it. So that's also not an option anymore, is what I'm being told. Fuck's sake. Catch and release it is, boys. What in the fuck are you talking about? I'm assuming Strauss. That's probably just autocorrect. Gets honor fast. Okay. It is also like a side thing instead of being marked as main story, so I don't think that should fuck with it. I'm just worried about like progressing main story further without getting these like required missions in. Because since they're marked as like main story missions, that'll definitely prevent actual 100%. You know what I mean?
About how I look.
Okay. Are you perhaps available for some work?
Jan, cut it. YouTube's not putting it through for a reason.
Your commitment to your duties is admirable. You know, Mr. Morgan, you're...
Well, I'm sorry for you.
No, never mind. I didn't...
Look, Strauss.
You take care.
I ain't dead yet.
No, of course not. That's what I was saying. I...
A debtor, Strauss. Who owes you money?
Well, there's a deserter from Fort Wallace. Head to him first. They're looking for him out on the road near Three Sisters. Man's name is J. John Weathers.
J. John Weathers.
Then there's a miner over in Annisburg. He's called Arthur. Like you. Arthur
Funny. Same name.
Londonderry. Family man, desperate, you know the type.
Couldn't one of the boys do this?
I tried. They lacked your
Persuasiveness. Oh, figure.
Figure, huh?
That's a good word for it.
All right.
take care, Mr. Morgan.
Okie dokie. Off to get the debt money. Okay. What do we got? One. Only one? Maybe they have to be done, like, in order. That would be my assumption. He really did. He's like, you know what, man? I feel for you, but, like, I'd rather not get into this right now. You know what I mean? Alright, Alan, we'll see you around. But assuming that this works, thanks for the shout, Julie, because when I noticed that the reason that mission from my notes wasn't popping up was because there was an honor requirement, I was like, oh, fuck. Could you imagine? Like, I get all the way to the end, and it's like, oh, there are story missions I never got to do, and now I'm locked out of 100%.
Yeah.
Like, fuck me, I guess. You just don't have the energy. I mean, yeah. Is that thing gonna come at me or no? Okay, it is. Okay, that didn't get it to turn away. Surprised Kevin didn't knock me off. I feel like it would be different if they were like, you know, dying. But then again, Strauss doesn't necessarily know that I'm dying. Unless I miss something, no one at the camp knows that I have tuberculosis, right? Like, Strauss, it seems like he's kind of, like, putting together that I'm, like, really sick. Like, in a bad way. But no one at the camp explicitly knows that I have tuberculosis, as far as I know. Again, it's possible I just missed something because, like, I'm dumb. But I'm pretty sure. Because I totally could have just, like, talked over it. That is possible. Always managed to jump scare my horse. That's the annoying part. Like, ones like that one right there were fine. Because Kevin didn't throw me off. Like, that's fine. But when you get thrown off your horse, that's when they can be particularly annoying. This area is so much prettier than, like, the majority of the map. Strauss is the one who gave you tuberculosis. I mean, not directly, but, like, kind of. Or bears, true. Bears have never really, like, gotten close enough, though, to where I've been thrown off the horse. So, if anything, I can at least say that, like, bears haven't been as bad as cougars for me. Cougars are typically the ones that are throwing me off the horse. Feed Kevin a bit here.
Oh, I'm sorry, girl.
I have to find him. He's just somewhere out here. Are you John J. Weathers? Oh, he is. I need to get rid of that. There we go. Yeah, like no one at camp explicitly knows. But it seems like Strauss is starting to put it together.
J. John Weathers.
They call me Snow Goose now.
Whatever they call you. You borrowed money off of Leopold Strauss. The bills come due.
This ain't the best time, sir.
This ain't the best time for anyone.
Mr. Strauss knew it was a long-term proposition.
The debt is due.
Okay.
I got supplies meant to last through the winter. You can take them. Just, is there any way you can help me? I stay out here. There won't be anyone to pay you.
I ain't here to help. I'm here to collect. We're all of us up against it.
Look, there's men after me. They're killers. I ain't a deserter, just an objector. It ain't right. If there was another way than running, I need your help.
Shut up.
Please.
Up here, it's him.
It's too late now.
Oh, goddamn it.
We shoot on sight.
I clear off, sir.
Shit. Well, seeing as I'm here, I'll do what I can for you.
Bow. 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 Oh my god, what did they just shoot? What blew up in the fucking wagon?
More of them. We're dead.
I killed them. I killed them all before the more of them line could even, like, get out.
Darling, you can come out.
Oh, shit.
Oh, crap.
Yeah, you're not getting the money.
Helped you fix the damn wagon.
We could probably still save something.
Really now?
Look, you can take the silver locket for the debt.
Okay, no.
Damn the dad. Just get her somewhere safe. Go on.
Thank you, fella. You know, there ain't enough kindness in this world, that's for sure. But you...
I don't know nothing about kindness.
Why do I have a... Oh, that's my Springfield. It's not the rolling block. I just saw the giant scope.
Oh,
Basically.
my girl.
They shot a lantern? Do they explode? When shot? Is that normal? I'm curious. I'm curious enough to check out the stranger quest up here. I don't need it, but hell, while I'm just going around doing extra stuff, I want to see as many strangers as I can, even though I've already, like, done enough for the completion. I'm just, like, I want to see everything. That was the point of doing the 100%, was I wanted to, like, see everything the game had to offer. But weirdly, they don't require you to see everything the game has to offer for the 100%.
Can you help?
You just have to see enough of it.
Can you help me, mister?
Yeah, no, I thought it was weird because it, like, fully exploded.
Spooked and run off.
Like, it would make sense if it just, like, split
too
open
bad,
or
at
something,
least.
you know?
But he took my
If the
damn
glass
leg.
broke, but it blew up.
Sorry. He went that way, I think. His name's Buell.
Buell?
Second time a prick named Buell cost me a leg.
Huh?
Buell
Really?
was my general when I lost it.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, if you see an angry bastard of a horse with my wooden leg, I'd be real grateful.
Sorry, what?
I'll bear that in mind.
So a horse stole his leg. But yeah, Tyrese, that's what we're working towards. Chances are some of these other stranger quests will give us some rep too. Likely faster. Oh, it's on the saddle. Okay. Likely faster than just like catching and releasing fish. Valve created Steam. I've talked about it before.
Whoa, easy. Easy does it, eh? Better calm you down. Easy.
Chill out, Buell.
It's okay. Whoa.
Just calm down. I'm a friendly man. I'm gonna do my best to not get you sick, I swear. I think Buell can just smell it on me.
Now come on, Dan. Let's get
This is
you
Kevin's
back.
mate. Apparently, this is a bastard of a horse, according to this guy. He was saying that this horse is a major dick. Shorthand version, but that's essentially what he was saying.
He's just where you left him. Can't go far with that leg in your stirrup. Can't go bucking him like that. So you better be good, you hear? I get the notion he's not a man you want to cross.
No, he seemed like an angry man. He seemed like a very grumpy guy.
Big and strong you are.
Horses are kind of scary with how big they are, though. Like, if any of you have ever ridden a horse in real life, you probably know what I'm talking about. Like, they can be kind of scary. My aunt, who lives in Colorado, she owns, like, a massive property up in the mountains where she has a bunch of horses. She's actually, she runs a horse sanctuary up there. And, I've ridden some horses of hers. It's how I learned how to ride horses, was when I visited, she would teach me how to do it and, you know, let me go around out in the property and stuff.
Gonna spook you here.
But
Come on.
sometimes big horses are scary, especially if they're like a little more skittish and likely to start going crazy on you. Horses can be freaky animals. Like, they are scary a lot of the time.
You're a good
But
man,
hello, Scott.
Mr.
Arthur. You're right. He's a brute.
Hamish Sinclair. Yeah, he's a great horse, aside from when the devil got him. Hey, you want to hand me that leg there, please?
Memphis. That's actually
and
a good
while you're
horse
at it,
name.
give old Buell a kick for me, would you? I'm only kidding. Thank you. Weren't but a snake that spooked him. You're a real gentleman, you know?
Sometimes, maybe. How'd you lose a leg?
Oh, in the war. Cannonball.
Cannonball?
Pretty clean, though.
Holy
Not much pain,
shit.
and I didn't get any gangrene. A young boy went into battle with me, got cut in half, so all things considered, I'm doing pretty well, I guess.
How close are we? We were at 69% when we started.
So, how is the false one?
It's okay. I can still hunt, fish, enjoy the outside. Weren't sent too crazy by it. Anyway, I ain't got much to pay you with.
You know, that's okay.
You like fishing? You come with me someday. I know some pretty good spots.
I'm a pretty poor fisherman.
Yeah, well, I'm great, so between the two of us, we do okay. My cabin is right over on the other side of O'Crea's Run there. Thanks again. You throw me again, you old dumb bastard, I'm gonna put a bullet in you.
Hey, yo!
I'll see you again.
In-game, in-game. Only jokes. That was nice. I like that one. I heard the plus rep thing, by the way. It didn't, like, pop up on the side, but I heard the sound it makes, so... It did give me a little rep for doing that. We'll take what we can get. Continue through the Straussing. So I'm assuming that every one of these is going to give me the option to claim the debt or leave them be. And assuming that that is the option for, like, all of these debts that Strauss gave me to collect, if I leave them all be, that's why you suggested doing this for quick rep. So that I can hopefully get that story mission to open up. I like that one. I mean, is there a reason that I would want to keep Buell? Like, is Buell a particularly special horse? Oh shit, sorry. That big, like, jerk up to the sky was that I bumped my mouse with the cup when I put it down. Even though I'm using a controller, the mouse input is still enabled if I touch it, so. A golden Dutch warm blood. Tell me what makes it good. I don't know what exactly is special about that. It sounds really fancy. Is it better than a white Arabian? Is also the follow-up question. Because everyone has, or not everyone, but like a ton of people throughout my playthrough have been like, you need to get a white Arabian. But then I had someone yesterday or like 2 days ago who said that white Arabians are kind of overrated because they're apparently like the most skittish horse in the game, despite being like super fast. Which does seem like a downside. Not much is fancy other than his breed? Okay. We'll see. We'll see if I end up needing the rep or not from it. Hold on, what's that? HL just popped up? Where the fuck is that? Where's HL? Oh, what, this? You know what? I'm curious, chat. Actually, wait. If that one's popping up from across the map, that one's special. So for a second, I was like, I want to do these stranger quests, but that one will stay there if it's popping up from all the way out here. Because it's like when I did the one with the widow up in the mountains yesterday, when I was like, since it's a stranger quest that's displaying from across the map, that means that there's something like unique to this one that makes Rockstar like show it to you in a way that you will be much less likely to skip it. You know what I mean? Like, if you can see it from across the entire map, then much more players are actually going to go and complete that piece of content. So they, like, intentionally chose a couple of stranger quests throughout the game to, like, show you from at any point on the map. And that is apparently one of them. Which makes me think, like, you know what? I'll just come back to that, because that one's going to stay there. I'm not going to, like, forget about it and leave it off. Mr. Boss for the Wind's horse is the White Arabian. The Horseman of Death's horse is fully white. Pretty ironic. Who is Mr. Boss for the Wind? Is that just like a Red Dead creator?
Easy. Actually.
Okay. Arthur Londonberry is just in town here somewhere. Hopefully no no lawmen see me down here.
You got any business at the mine?
Oh. Howdy.
I'm looking for an Arthur Londonderry. I was told he works here.
Clickbait, you wanted that?
Londonderry?
Interesting.
Oh, you'll want to speak to the foreman. He's down in the pit.
Like, just generally clickbaity, like moderately annoying clickbaity, or like really shitty, really obnoxious clickbaity. Because there's a difference, and that difference is important between like all three of those. Because like a little bit of clickbait here and there is like necessary, right? To like survive as a creator, if it's how you make your income, it's like necessary. Doing it a solid amount is like, you know, it's respectable. They're just chasing the bag. Doing it constantly and having it be like a massive stretch every time is like super obnoxious and unnecessary. You know what I mean? Christopher, I'm assuming you're just saying respect for the 100%. It's really not that bad. It's just time consuming. So it's kind of like if you're willing to put the time into the game, it's a fairly painless process aside from just the amount of time, really.
Arthur Londonderry. Is he here?
I'm sorry, feller, but you're too late. Arthur's dead.
Oh, shit.
The man's dead. What's wrong with you?
Oh, boy. You can't exactly beat it out of him now, can you? You might get something off his widow just across from Butcher's Creek, but I'd hurry. You ain't gonna be the only one a-knocking.
What?
You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Hey, I ain't the godforsaken moneylender.
Oh, I would say that, like, if it's, like, a video that warrants, like, a 5-minute explanation, but that gets drawn out and, like, repeated over and over again, that, for me, gets put in the category of, like, obnoxiously clickbaity. Because, like, they know what they're doing when they do that, you know? It's very tempting because of how much YouTube favors watch time nowadays.
Just turn around. This area is private. It's all good. Calm down.
Because, like, obviously the big thing with YouTube's algorithm is, like, the watch time ratio, which is just how long is the video and how long did the person actually watch. So it's like what percentage of the total video got watched on average. That's like the big important metric, but then beyond that, if you get 100% watch time on like an 8-minute video and you get 100% watch time on a 13-minute video, the 13 minutes is better, right? So that's why you still see people like trying to kind of find a sweet spot between like, how long can I draw this out to be without losing people? Can you kill a bear with the gang? Interesting. Yeah, no, that's... Yeah. I would put that into annoying. Yeah, again, I came from the COD Zombies community, and I still see some of it on Twitter. I unfollowed a lot, because when I was in that community, I followed a lot of creators that I didn't like. Just because it was like, I had to keep up with what was going on, right? So I kind of like had to have their stuff in my feed. I unfollowed pretty much all of those guys when I left. But sometimes I still get them popping up because of like, other people that I follow are engaging with their tweets and stuff, so I see it pop up. But the big thing is that, like, if you know Call of Duty Zombies at all, in 2017, we got a map pack called Zombies Chronicles that was 8 classic maps remastered and 1 DLC for like 30 bucks, right? Which is a really good deal when at the time, each DLC had 1 map and would be $15. My controller just desynced. And ever since that, like literally within a year of that DLC coming out, you started seeing a lot of clickbait for like Zombies Chronicles 2, and literally 2 days ago, I saw one of the more recognizable, more annoying guys from that community in my Twitter feed making a whole new video that was 20 minutes long about how he had new information that it was going to happen with the next COD game. You know what I mean? Like, people 5 years later in that community are still clickbaiting the same exact thing. And it's like a running meme at that point. For the people who are like me and reasonable and like, it's been 5 years, and with the way that Activision handles the development now, it's just never gonna happen again. For people like us, it's a meme. For the people who buy into it, they still watch and engage with every single one of those videos and still legitimately think that another DLC like that is coming. And because there's enough people who still like legitimately think it's gonna happen, those videos are still able to thrive in that community.
Gonna pack all your stuff, Angel? I don't wanna go. It'll be in
Oh, I thought she was calling me Angel. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Mrs. Londonderry.
Arthur's dead.
I know. I'm sorry for it.
Child. I'll take the child. It'll pay off your debt.
We lent Arthur some money, you see, and...
So it was you. You son of a bitch. What do you want now?
The child.
You want my boy's shoes? You want the food out of our bellies? What little there is? You want me to lie down for you?
No.
Oh my...
Arthur gave everything to pay your bills. Everything. And now there's some fellas coming to take the house. There ain't nothing left, mister.
Give money. This has to be a big rep boost.
Wanted to say, the debt's canceled.
Goodbye, Jan.
Here, take this. It won't bring your husband back, I know. You need money and I don't.
Well, you're a good man. I just wish you'd done it before he worked himself into the grave. But you know, maybe you and your friend that lent him the money could do things differently. Like, not threaten a man. Excuse me.
I'm sorry, ma'am. I really am.
They should have made this whole thing main content, like required to get through chapter 6. I feel like for this being side content, it's so like important to the themes of the story at this point in the game that this should not be optional content. It's wild to me that it is. Honestly, I feel like this should be required to complete the main story. I'm genuinely fucking surprised that it's not. Especially with cutscenes like that one. I don't know how much money I gave him. I think I gave him like 50 bucks. If I'm just taking a glance at my money. Oh, shit. Missed. Oh, God. Here we go. Kevin? Okay, we're back on track. My expression when I finished the first part? What? We didn't dropkick the child? Yeah, nope. Oh.
Hello?
I hear honor.
Easy.
Just one person to lend a hand. Oh!
Ah, not honor, not honor. Fucking hillbillies. Fucking crackhead hillbillies. You will? Another body count for Kevin. Yep. I love, like, I would love, even though it would take way too long, so I'm not going to do it and no one else will do it. But if anyone were to ever add up the kill count for Kevin just running over like small animals throughout the entire playthrough, it would be so funny because that number is going to be high. Honestly, I run over like a couple every day. Kevin easily has a kill count of like 100 plus at this point. Like, not even a question. Kevin easily has a kill count over 100 or very close to breaking 100. She has to. Kevin's putting in the work. None of these guys had money, by the way. Not a single one. I'll do it starting now. From this point on is fair. To go back through, what, 38 old VODs would be ridiculous. But to do it from now on, fair enough.
Yep.
Could you imagine someone like taking up that challenge, just sitting there staring at the screen until it happens every time I'm riding my horse? Just waiting to hear the sound to add another tally mark or whatever the fuck? Challenge accepted. No, don't do that. Don't. That is over 100 hours of VOD content just to come up with a fucking number. Do not do that. It is absolutely not worth the effort required. Leonardo, how's it going? Welcome. So wait, I thought there was more than 2 deaths. I feel like he gave me like 4 names. I wonder if you just like absolve the first 2, if it just has you come and confront him at that point. Or maybe just if you absolve at least 2, then you confront him.
Ah, how did you get on, Mr. Morgan?
Just dandy. Just get up.
What?
Get up.
What is wrong?
Nothing's wrong. Nothing at all.
What are you doing?
What is he
Something
doing?
I should have done a long time ago. Get your bag. Is this it?
I don't understand.
I ain't gonna kill you, though I probably should. You disgust me.
I'm kicking him out?
Shame us. If we could be shamed any more than we already are, that should do. Go.
I don't understand you. What are you doing?
Go and get a job.
You know, they say the sick delude themselves. I was your friend.
You and me, we ain't decent. But those folk, they was. Now here, take that. Take that and get lost.
I'm
leaving.
Damn. Arthur is not playing around anymore. Get the fuck out of here. Holy shit. Minus 50? Oh! What? Julie, the call. You knew all along, you just never told me. The call. Instant max rep? If you throw out Strauss? Holy shit. Yeah, no, just the image of someone actually trying to, like, take up the mantle and rack up Kevin's kill count is funny to me. Oh, it's Edith Downs? That's Thomas Downs' wife, right? I don't think I ever, like, learned her name, but I see Downs, and that's, like, the only person it could be in my mind. Right? Okay, chat, before I ride over there, I'm gonna throw the be right back screen up because I just have to piss real quick. I chugged through my Red Bull and I've been chugging water pretty fast too, so like I have to go. I'll be back in like a minute. I won't take long, I swear. See, chat, I told you. I told you it would be short. No time at all. Okay. I will find this horse's kill count if it kills me. Yeah, no, it would. Going back and, like, painstakingly paying attention every time I'm riding my horse would fucking kill you. Like, that's like 100 hours of horse riding if we're being honest. Because, like, yeah, I would say about, like, 2/3 of this game is riding your horse around if we're being honest. Not maybe 2/3, but, like, I would say 60% or so. Like, almost 2/3 of this game is just riding your horse from point A to point B, right? Got some cola and a granola bar. Nice. What do I think about Call of Duty not releasing in 2023? I'm very glad. Obviously, I've been saying for a long time that the call that Activision needs to make is just giving the devs more time and more resources. And I'm not sure if Treyarch will be given more resources with the 1 year delay, but they'll definitely have more time. And like 1 year is so much time. Like now that I've been doing active development on a game with my own team, and I think not even just doing it like just working on a project myself, because like I've done that a good few times, right? Like working on my own projects just on the side for fun. But being in the producer role on a game currently, like I can tell you that, you know, 2 days can make such a massive difference for a 7-person team that I'm managing, right? Like you have a team of a couple hundred and you give them an extra 300 days. Like that's a big increase in what can happen and like potential with the game. But yeah, they did say that Modern Warfare 2, or whatever COD this year is, they haven't officially given us the title yet, but they did say that this year's COD will be a 2-year game, as well as there's apparently a new free-to-play Call of Duty title set to launch early 2023. That is already like in development. But if you haven't heard the news, if you don't know what we're talking about exactly, Activision has officially told their shareholders that there will not be a new game, a new mainline title in the year 2023. It's going to be the first year since 2005 that a Call of Duty game has not come out. So, it's a pretty big deal.
Mrs. Down.
Go away. Just go away.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, but
Well, you're sorry. Yeah, I heard you.
But, I mean, well, this country is man unleashed. That's the thing, and it ain't my fault any more than it's anyone else.
Man unleashed? Then unleash goodness. Not just hell's feeble brothers, sir.
But how? I mean, all I know how to do is fight, I guess. I was set free to fight. Where's your son, Mrs. Down?
Where you think?
Where is he?
Down the mine.
Oh my god.
Until he gets sick. Which
And
won't
dies.
be long, given how hard they work him. See, foremen don't like him, so he gets the worst of it.
Maybe I could go.
Well, maybe you could just leave us all alone. Maybe
Maybe you could just go fight some other battle.
Shit. No, Redbeard, I have not opened online in this game once, ever. Like, I've literally never even pressed the button in the menu to open it. So I have no idea. I'm sorry, but I don't know a thing about it. What? Does Arthur have COVID? Oh, yeah. Tuberculosis is not something that just, like, goes away in a week or so. Especially not in 1899. Is tuberculosis even, like, around nowadays? I feel like that's just such a dead condition at this point. Just because, like, medicine pretty much weeded that shit out. You're trying to get 100% completion, you could miss a mission and you can only do as Arthur? Yeah. That's why when I saw that there was an honor requirement on that mission, I kind of, like, had a small panic, a small internal panic. I'm like, I might miss that.
Hey, boy. Hey, boy, your mom's a whore, little boy.
Be quiet, Mr. Dockery.
Why don't you shut up?
Who's this, your daddy?
My daddy died. And this man, he killed him. What are you doing here?
Leave the boy alone.
Why'd you kill his daddy? You after his mama?
Stop bullying the boy.
Get out of my business, mister.
Leave the boy alone.
Or what?
Cough in his mouth.
Or I'll kill you too.
You couldn't kill no one. Look at you, all ragged and sick and weak. Clear off, you goddamn hermit. Clear off! You and the horse son here.
Oh, shit. Oh, beat his ass. Beat his ass. Arthur Morgan style. Bah, bah. Coming in with the right hook.
Who's next?
Story mode all the way? Yeah, I just haven't tried it.
Let him go.
Admittedly. Holy shit.
Come with me. Shame on you. He's just a goddamn boy. Let's get you out of here.
They're gonna kill me. Now I got no job and they're gonna kill me.
I've got some money. You and your mama can go someplace nice.
Well, why are you doing this?
I don't know. Listen, take this. All of it. Try and talk to your mama and get out of here. Now run.
I'll try.
Good boy. I don't want to see you here.
That boy
again.
looks kind of old. He looks like mid-20s. At least, if not more. I gave him 35 bucks. I'm just giving away all my money, which is kind of dope. Because, like, Arthur definitely doesn't need it. Man knows he's dead at this point, you know? That's what I'm saying. He looks like at least mid-20s. He honestly looks older than that to me. I'm gonna check out that letter at camp, I think. I like this Arthur. The Arthur that has literally nothing to lose and is just going balls to the walls all the time. Just giving out this massive fortune that I've built up over the playthrough. Throwing Strauss the fuck out of camp. Just making him hit the road. I like this Arthur. I have almost 14K. Like, you know, me throwing out like 50 bucks here, 50 bucks there, I've barely even noticed it. I've gone down like 150 of nearly 14K, you know? It's hard to make a dent at this point. I'm like the Bill Gates of 1899. I know I'm not going to be able to use all this money, so I'm just throwing it everywhere. Giving it to the people who need it more. Could you imagine? Pulls up on Main Street and just throws it in the middle of the road for whoever wants it.
Hey, partner.
Oh, I don't even need to greet everyone anymore. We're at max honor now. Oh, that's a relief to not have to say hi to literally everyone I see. That is nice. Very nice. Big improvement, big success.
Who goes there?
It's me.
It's Arthur. I ain't even gonna ask where you've been.
Probably shouldn't. Actually, I haven't been doing anything bad.
You might be a decent fella.
Okay, keep your head
What is happening? I've lost control? Oh, okay. It was just kicking me off Kevin because I was riding in too far. I thought like a story thing was starting. Uh-oh.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Oh, okay. I thought she was gonna like give me a job here.
done yet, Abigail. Dutch seems.
To have lost his mind? I know.
Just be careful.
I don't have to be careful. I have you as a friend.
It's not even that she has John. It's that Arthur's around. Alright, what's up with the letter, huh? A flower. Wow. Got a whole ass flower. Oh, that's actually dope. What is that? What the fuck? Okay, there we go. Inspect letter.
Dear sir,
Sir?
you were once very kind to Beau and myself, and it pains me to ask you to show us further kindness. But I have nowhere else to turn, and nobody else upon whom I can impose. I will, of course, pay you handsomely for
Is
your
Beau the
troubles.
kid from
My
chapter
family
3?
have turned quite mad and are threatening to send me away. To
Yeah,
stop
this is
my
the
work,
Romeo and
which
Juliet
they say
shit.
is disgracing them. As if their history of absolute moral depravity, utter debauchery, and perpetual drunkenness did not disgrace them enough. I must escape, yet I am kept prisoner here. Can you help? Most days I am to be found at the cabins on the plantation. The main house and all it stood for are thankfully no more. Yours faithfully, Penelope Braithwaite.
I wonder why the house isn't there anymore. That's strange. I know nothing about that though. Never even actually heard about that. That's wild. What happened to that house? Okay, so that's there. That's a thing that I can follow up on now. I could turn in the gym boy thing at any time. Hold on. Let me just make sure there's no like challenges I have to get done ASAP or something on my notes. Okay. I have some collectibles to do, but like considering that there's more of the chapter still, not entirely sure if it's necessary. Apparently there's a stranger quest in Saint Denis at this point in the game. If it's a localized one, then I'll ride down there and see what's up. Dr. Crypto, how's it going? Welcome. No, I played through in 2018 when it first came out, but I haven't played it since up until this. So, we are still doing no spoiler because A, I've forgotten most of what happens aside from like the first chapter and the end cutscene, and B, not like the majority of people in the chat haven't seen the entirety of the game. So generally we're doing no spoilers.
Yep.
My dog is named Crypto. That's actually a dope dog name too. It's actually a good one. I have not heard of a dog named Crypto before, but I like that. I actually really like that. King Corso. King Corso. I don't even... Oh! These are cool dogs. That's a cool dog. Sorry, I'm a big dog guy, but he said that and I didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
My dog's name is Wendigo. I had a friend growing up whose dog's name was Wendigo. And his family hated it. He was native. Like he lived on the reservation native. And when he like, you know, grew up, was able to get his own place, get a dog and everything. Because his family members were like board members of one of the biggest casinos in the United States. It is the biggest casino in the state that I'm from, Minnesota. But his parents were on the board of that, so pretty well-off family. His 18th birthday present was a big old check for buying a house. Like, dude was fucking set from birth being born into this family. Good for him, right? But I'm curious about all the strangers. I don't want to, like, skip stuff. And now that I'm in chapter 6, I'm like, I'm doing everything if I see it. But he had a dog named Wendigo, because growing up he would always be told like the legends and stuff from like his extended family, just general like tribe members share the story a lot to this day, stuff like that, because it's like a classic story, right? And his parents hate that his dog's name is Wendigo.
You okay?
They're very like traditional tribe members, so they really don't like that name, but I think it's a dope name for a dog.
Butcher's Creek.
Butcher's Creek. Crack. Sounds like a South Park character.
Butcher's Creek.
Is that where you're from?
Butcher's Creek.
You want me to take you back, or?
There ain't me.
They're in you?
Come on,
hey,
let
yo.
me get you home.
I'm trying to think. I feel like I remember something about vampires, but I also don't particularly remember something specific.
The darkness.
A lot of sightings in the deep woods. Yeah. The Wendigo is a really cool like myth. I took a mythology class as part of like in my degree. One of my specializations right now is storytelling and writing. So I took mythology class, and one of the projects was like picking a popular like well-known myth and doing like this whole breakdown of all of its history and everything. And I actually did the Wendigo for it because it's one of my favorites. Why is he just screaming? What is wrong with this guy? Who hurt you? Butcher's Crack. Crack. Here we are.
Lemieux! You found Lemieux! Oh, come here!
Is he like a paranoid schizophrenic or what? Like, what is up with this dude?
Yeah, he was in some distress.
Go.
Yeah, he seems calmer now. I found him out in the woods.
Oh, Lemieux, sweet Lemieux, such a nice man, such a good man. Come here, no, come on, get up here, up here. Since the troubles began, he's not the same.
The troubles?
Why is he looking at me funny?
No, he's not well. It's the darkness. He said it's the darkness.
Who says it's the darkness?
Well, the village is. Well, thank you, sir. Thank you for
The other dude's eyes are red. I think he's like cooked or something.
Please,
I don't want to beat his ass.
You're not well,
I can tell.
You got anything for me?
Oh, yeah, of course, sir. Love and friendship in darkness. What else are there? Obadiah Hinton, that's me. Yeah. Love and friendship and love. We're not a rich village, sir.
I haven't heard of a dog man either.
Love, rich. We thank you.
Okay.
But what the fuck was that? Like, what the fuck happened? I'm still so confused about what I just did. Genuinely confused. Anyway. Continue into Saint Denis for another stranger quest. Now, one of the most interesting parts of doing that whole like research and breakdown for the Wendigo for my mythology class a couple months ago was the variety of descriptions as to like what they're supposed to look like. Like, they have so many varied descriptions And it often changes depending like what tribe the story has been passed down through, because it's a native North American myth, right? So it varies a lot depending on like, because it's native tribes are very heavy on like just orally retelling myths and stuff like that. So I'm assuming just like as it's kind of been passed around and passed through generations, it's changed over time. And a lot of that comes down to like the group that it's kind of like stayed and morphed within, right? It was super cool. Like some of them are like, it's just a man that is like super emaciated. Some of them are like, it's like a 10-foot tall wolf with a cow skull on it. Like it varies so wildly. It's really cool. That's just generally one of the cool things with like mythology is how it can like change over time, right? Or just with like legends in general, stuff like that. Just as it gets told over and over and over, it loses a lot of what it was and it changes into something new to kind of like fill that void. Love that shit. It's just interesting how that happens. It's not like specifically like amazing in any way, but it's just like kind of cool how over like hundreds of years of retelling it can change over that time. And like people don't even really notice it. It's just like one detail maybe gets like confused in one person and then that just like becomes the story from that point on. It's wild, honestly, that it like can change. It's like, who the fuck knows where the story originally came from at this point or what it was originally supposed to be? Who the fuck has, like, no one knows. No one. Come on. I accidentally bumped the right trigger on my leg, playing one-handed, and started drawing my pistol. Damn, I still can't get over the fact that that one Strauss thing brought me to max rep instantly. Like, upon completing it, was just boom. Now you got rep. Max honor. It also makes me curious if doing it the other way would have swung my honor the other way. Like, if I had taken everyone's money, would I have taken, like, a massive hit to my rep? I'm gonna take the sombrero off. And stick to Arthur's hat. There we go. Classic Arthur hat with the no jacket. Yeah, I'm curious if it's like major honor change one way or the other. Or if it's just like, or I should say not one way or the other, both ways. Or if it's just, if you throw him out, you get max rep from it. But if you were to take the debts and bring them back to camp, it's like a normal decrease. Like you drop a pretty standard amount, but nothing crazy. Okay, the stranger popped up on my map now, so I can... Oh, wow. Wait. Alright, we got some work in Saint Denis. I want to see everything, even though I don't need all the strangers anymore, because I've done enough of them. I want to see it all before I finish. I don't want to leave anything out. Even if this isn't for completion, I just want to see it. Hey, yo. You know who you're talking to, bitch?
Don't they? Well, see, you boys need to learn some respect.
You know what? Time for some fun.
Oh, okay. Beat they ass. Let's see it. Drop kick him? I wish there was a drop kick. Dying Light. Like, the drop kick in that game was just incredibly fun. Okay, now the law knows I'm here, and that's not good. I'm gonna have to ride out and come back, I think. You know what? He just pulled his gun. It's fair game now. Bitch. He deserved it. I'm out. I'm out this bitch. I'm gone. If there was a drop kick button, I would probably be doing it all over the fucking game. You know what? I can do anything now that I'm wanted dead or alive. I can kill all the lawmen I need to. Okay, I can't aim on a controller though, so if auto aim fucks me like that, there's nothing I can do. Can I tell you something? just a general something, or something that's about to happen in the game? Also, why are we repeating messages again? Like, you gave me all of, like, 10 seconds to answer that shit. I'm gonna say no, then. Rules are the rules. Them's the rules. They say. Alright. Back to just trying to do stranger quests, then. Only killed a few lawmen. Only a handful. If I'm already wanted dead or alive, it doesn't do any harm. I'm at max honor. What's it gonna do to me? Drop me by like a fraction of a percent? Who am I supposed to interact with exactly over here?
Hey there, partner.
Morning. Ah, excuse me, bud.
Hi.
What?
Listen.
You look like one of those crazy
question,
sciencey types.
Do you know where I might find some moonshine?
Or just someone who cooks up moonshine.
No, strong liquor. Over strong.
Wow, you want to get over drunk?
No, it's not for drinking.
What is it for?
Oh, I just need some.
Well, as luck would have it,
What?
you are in the legal hooch capital of America. There's plenty of real booze here. But for shine, well, I'm guessing you'd need to go out into the woods. I mean, I know you'd have to go out into the woods.
Now listen, I don't need that much.
How much?
About 100 gallons.
Of
to do it.
shine?
Yes, thereabouts.
Why?
He's a crazy science
I'm
type.
trying. I'm building a machine. A machine of love.
Of
100
love.
gallons of hooch and love's gonna come pretty cheap.
Please, friend. I'll pay. Just bring it here. It's for a good cause.
Okay.
Well, if anyone knows who's moving that kind of shine, it'll be that stagecoach guy in Rhodes.
Well, isn't that some real smart thinking, Arthur Morgan? Good on you. Let's go and ask. The Professor is his name. Like, okay. What the fuck is this man doing with 100 gallons of moonshine? Is he trying to create an atomic bomb of love? Like, what is he doing? That's, like, concerning. Because moonshine is such a strong spirit. There's nothing good that comes from a man needing 100 gallons of moonshine for a machine. That is not a machine. That is a bomb. That is, you're going to take Saint Denis off the fucking map. I don't know what he thinks he's doing with 100 gallons of shine. That is ridiculous. But it also sounds amazingly entertaining, and I need to see what he's doing with it. I need to know. Even though it's terrifying to think about. A machine powered by 100 gallons of moonshine. That's the most American goddamn thing I can think of. Okay, Kona. My fucking southern hillbilly grows stronger every day that I'm in Florida, I swear to God. I've been honing my craft for the last 18 months that I've been here. It only grows stronger by the day. Granted, I'm in central Florida. If I was in northern Florida, holy shit. Like, the amount of people who have, like, that sort of really strong accent in central Florida, it makes me worry for what northern Florida's like. Because I've never been up into, like, Jacksonville, but I've heard about how it is. It's actually really the only, like, big Florida city I haven't been to at this point. I live in Orlando, been to Tampa, I've been to, what's it called, Daytona, I've been to Miami, I've been to Naples. Jacksonville's, like, the only one I'm trying to, like, check off the list at this point, you know? I've driven through Fort Lauderdale. I haven't, like, stopped there for anything, but I've driven through it going to Naples. I used to live in Florida. I used to ride a croc to school. I have not seen a single gator while I've been here, though. And I'm assuming that that's just because I don't spend very much time at all outside of the city. Wait, I have a $40 bounty in Rhodes? How did that happen? The fuck? I guess I'll just pay it at the postman while I'm here.
Ain't been too many Federals coming through. Might have got some horse sense.
I'll ask him what I can do about finding 100 gallons of moonshine, and then I'll pay off my $40 bounty. I've been throwing $50 at people all day. $40, I'm not even worried about at this point. Normally, I'd be like, how the hell did I do that? Like, I'd be concerned.
Hey,
By this point, just, yeah, fucking throw the money out again. Why not? Is it because of the cops that I killed? Did that carry over to Rhodes? I thought that that was, like, a different region, but it might be because I killed the lawman. Oh, Alden, you know what? I'll come to you. I'll come around to you. How about that? I'll come around this side. Just because I like you.
Glad you dropped in. I've got that, information you asked for.
Yes. Hold on. I'm gonna give you $40. That's for the state, not for you. Also.
Need something more specific this time. A wagon full of moonshine.
Well, you might just be in luck.
I knew I picked the right fella to speak to.
He just wrote it down and gave it to me. What's that say? Bridge in Blue Water Marsh, north of Saint Denis. Look for a wagon coming south. Sorry, hiccups. Should be carrying a load of moonshine bottles in the back. Drive careful with it. Oh, there's another stranger here. I'll throw it on the notes. Hold on. You going for 100% in this stream? No, I'm not close enough to do it this stream. We've been grinding through it. I've been grinding. But no, definitely, there's not a shot that I'm doing it today. What's my total at? I mean, I am still on Arthur, if that tells you anything. Yeah, we're at 70% now.
My girl.
But no, I'm not, like, staying up playing around the clock until I finish this. I have work I have to get done tonight, so. And then I have a 4-day weekend, which is super nice. Me and the rest of the team have a 4-day weekend after today. But we just have a little more to do first.
Well, this ain't the place for you to be, is it?
What time do you post streams? Do I post streams? Or just what time do I stream? I feel like that I start at 2 p.m. Eastern every day. Every day that I do, because some days I don't have the time to because of work. But most days I start streaming at 2 p.m. Eastern. Whatever the conversion is for you, wherever you might be. That's when I start. Eastern North American time, if it's not obvious. Eastern Standard. US and Canada, baby. US of A. Yeah, 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. roughly Eastern time every day. Every day I'm available. Some days I'm not. But pretty much every day. In the month of March, my schedule is going to be changing, and I'm actually going to have that schedule by the end of tonight. So tomorrow, I'll be able to start talking about what my schedule is going to be for the next 4 weeks, starting Monday. So through this weekend, I'm going to be streaming still at 2 p.m. through 5 p.m. But then my schedule is going to change because me and the team are changing up our work schedule for the month of March. So once we have that figured out tonight, after our meeting, I'll be able to say definitively like what my schedule will be for the next 4 weeks. But during the month of March, because I lost a bet with one of my moderators, I have to stream for 4 hours a day instead of 3 for the month of March. So, more content for you guys, more workload for me. Honestly, though, it's just kind of playing games, so, like, it's whatever. But it is, like, more scheduled time out of my day every day, if that makes sense. It leaves less time for me to, like, manage everything else. So it is still kind of a pain in the ass, even though it's just playing games. But it's whatever. I just gotta finish up the sprint with the team today, and then we're done for at least until Monday. We actually pulled together a really good build this morning, though. Like, it might sound so small, but, like, we started development in engine less than 4 weeks ago, right? So in-engine development has only been going for less than a month. But as of today's build that we put together, you can fully play the game with all systems working, no debug, no, like, dev commands needed, for about 5 minutes. From starting from, like, default play position with default settings and everything.
Where's this shine?
You can fully play the game for about 5 minutes, which sounds so small, but, like, after a month of everyone just kind of working on their own stuff, you know, it wasn't even planned for this sprint to, like, have a full game loop for the first 5 minutes, but all of a sudden, one of our guys showed up and had way more done than he was expecting to this sprint. And I was suddenly like, hold on, boys. Today's going to deviate a bit because we can actually pull the game loop together now that this is working. And we did. I'm proud of the boys. Except for, like, those moments where I am occasionally like, who the fuck put me in charge of this shit? I'm proud of the guys for, like, actually getting all the functionality pulled together that they did. Hey, I'm going to need that wagon. But yes, hello, Doctor. For ads, there's no ads on the YouTube stream. Shameless plug. I know. I'm really good about the subtle plugs, right? Dead. Dead. Maybe dead. Definitely dead. Smooth. That's how Arthur Morgan does it. No mask needed. They already want me dead or alive in the state. Nothing I can do at this point will get me in any more trouble. I don't even need to be subtle about this shit anymore. I can just go wild all over the state. It's not gonna make a difference. Arthur Morgan is wanted dead and dead. They say dead or alive, but they're just shooting on sight, so they want me dead. I don't even know if Doctor's back yet. 4 ads is probably a minute and a half. It's probably a 90-second break. Holy moonshine. Is this enough? That looks like it's gotta be... Oh, that's enough. There's more in there than I thought. That's gotta be enough for the boy. Well, I just ran over something, but it wasn't Kevin. It doesn't count towards the kill count. Unless you want it to. Unless you want to just make it kills with horses. It doesn't count. Kevin didn't do it, so it doesn't count. Damn it. Excited for a small second, and then I realized it wasn't Kevin. I don't think Kevin's following me, by the way. I wish she would. So that she doesn't get left back there. Extra counter, yes. Kills with extra, you know, additional horses. Oh, it looks like Kevin might be moving. I can't even tell. I don't think Kevin's following me. Back from ads. Oh, I plugged so shamelessly. You missed it. No ads on the YouTube stream, Doctor. I have ads fully disabled on the YouTube stream. You'll get no pre-rolls, no mid-rolls, none at the end. Straight up no ads. Also, YouTube is where everyone watches nowadays anyway. If you can't tell, the Twitch has kind of died so that YouTube can thrive. And honestly, I'm kind of here for it, because, like, Twitch sucks as a platform for the streamer, anyway. Like, for viewers, Twitch is a great platform, but for creators, it fucking blows dick. Paused on 204, goddamn. That is, like, 2.5 times my PB. I only got up to, like, 80-some for my PB on Verrucht. I also did not play it anywhere near as much as I played the other maps in the game, but
Wonderful man, wonderful.
80-some was as far as I ever got.
It's for a very good cause. My name is Professor Andrew Bell III. Perhaps you've heard of me.
Of course.
Oh, I'm an inventor. Maybe you've read about me.
I read a lot.
I
Clearly.
don't read much.
Oh, well, that's
Arthur,
too bad.
come on.
Oh, yes.
You got my money?
Oh, well, it is the most wonderful invention, friend. Oh, you, sir, have done a great deed.
All I've done is get some creep a lot of drink.
Creepers. Excellent. No nonsense. Now, you've helped me develop the most humane machine imaginable. A way to induce calmness
What?
to our most troubled souls. A way to end the barbarity of a public hanging. Oh, so
Euthanasia.
humane.
What are you talking about?
The electric chair.
Oh my god, what?
Full of electricity. Quite fascinating. It calmly and
I thought it was
peacefully
going to be lethal
dispatches the
injection.
sinners, to face judgment, yes. Judgment. Yeah.
Where is it?
Well, it's in my laboratory. The next thing I need is a demonstration. A public one.
What?
Do you know the police chief?
As well as anyone.
Wonderful. Perhaps you can encourage him to let me demonstrate the chair.
Kevin, you're in the
It will
way.
help bring this town into the next century. Yes, could you do that?
I don't know if I should be the one talking to the police chief for you. Kind of wanted, you know, dead or dead. But, you know, I'll give it a shot. I should really give RDR2 a try. It's so good. Like, I had people in my chat, when it was on sale for, like, the Lunar New Year sale, people were coming in asking, like, is it worth it for half off? Because it was, like, $30. And when people asked me if it was worth it at 30, I was like, honestly, it's worth it at 60. But, Doctor, if you send that in Discord so that I could look after stream, it would be pog. Because I want to see it, but, like, I don't want to stop what I'm doing right now to watch. You feel me? So if you just drop that in general, I'll want to watch it. It'll also just remind me, because otherwise I'm going to forget. If I have a Discord notification when I open it later tonight, I'll definitely not miss it. But yeah, good luck. What is EE? What class even is that?
Hey, mister.
Hello.
Comp Sci Major, EE. Oh, electrical engineering.
Listen to me, friends.
They make you take that for Comp Sci? Is it just like a generic, like, engineering class, since it falls under that umbrella?
Like me, a rich, happy, successful man who is now
Oh, computer engineering,
to
right?
helping those with the wisdom to help themselves. Yes, I'm a philanthropist, an American philanthropist.
Get
I only
Rick
help those
Quitch.
who help themselves. Help themselves how, I hear you ask? Help themselves by reading this book.
Of
Read
course.
this book and save yourself. You'll live free from worry about money. You'll be in a mansion, not the workhouse. Your children will grow up wealthy and supercilious, not street urchins and
Supercilious? Hold on, I need a definition. Supercilious. Behaving or looking as though one thinks is superior than others. So they'll think that they're better than other people, is what he's saying.
Think about, you want freedom, you want happiness, you need money. It's all right here.
Can I antagonize him?
So you're the local business genius.
Hello, friend. Do you want to be rich?
I am rich.
Sure, I'll take one.
That'll be $50.
Alright, Doctor, see you around.
For a book and cheap at the price. You read this and you'll want to give me 100 more.
No. 50 bucks?
Forget about it.
Fuck off.
Well, you're lost, buddy.
Uh-huh. I think I've talked to him before. I didn't realize until, like, the end there. I think I've seen him before.
Get out of my way.
Drop kick him? I fucking hate shit like that. Like, those fucking shams that are, like... And nowadays, you see it as, like, online courses about, like, you know, influencer marketing. Not influencer marketing, sorry. Affiliate marketing. Or, like, you know, stock watch lists or whatever it is that they do it as nowadays. That's pretty much where you see those types of scams now. It'll be like, for only $90-some, I'm giving you millions of dollars in value. You'll be rich. It's like, fucking horse shit. Do I have to actually walk in there? I can't just say it over the counter to him.
What can I do for you?
You don't recognize me? Good.
Chief, I'm representing the inventor of a humane execution machine. An electric chair. And he wants to demonstrate his invention here.
Ah, I'm familiar with the man and his work. Tell you what, I'll give you a permit. But it's gonna cost you $100 in fees.
Okay, I'm dying anyway. Dying of tuberculosis.
Well, the price is fair. Here you go.
No money got handed off there, but we'll all ignore it.
Is your permit. Pending the usual formalities, of course, such as finding a suitable candidate for humane dispatchment.
I'll tell that to the professor.
Good luck.
Alright. This has been a string of quests that is just interesting. I did not expect that this would be like a 6-part ordeal when I got into this, but I'm enjoying where this is going. I love the whole thing of everyone being like, oh man, such a humane execution method. You know, hanging is so barbaric. The electric chair will let them rest peacefully, knowing that the electric chair is now a banned method of execution because it is so inhumane and painful.
What do you want? You got a problem?
Professor Bell? It is likely just a shared last name. Hey, I mean, if just chilling and talking Red Dead allows that, then I guess, hey. I must be doing something good. Micah Bell, Professor Bell. It's a common last name. Alexander Graham Bell, the man who invented the telephone.
Ah, hello, friend.
Hello, Professor
Andrew Bell the Third.
That's it. So, the chief says you can test out your machine pending the usual formalities.
And what are they?
Finding a suitable subject.
Ah, funny you should mention. This fella here, he seems sturdy enough, and he's
Is it
guilty
me?
as sin.
Wilson J.
Oh, okay, it's not me.
Wanted for murder, bigamy, and immoral animal husbandry.
Hey, yo.
The mind shudders. Here, find him for me and help me put him out of his misery.
Animal husbandry means animal breeding, right? Hold on. It's not fucking animals. I'm pretty sure. Concerned with animals that are raised for meat. Oh, okay. I actually, I knew a guy. I vaguely knew him. As in, like, I knew him as in I met him once. I got a dog from him. This is a whole story that I haven't told anyone in a long time, honestly, because I've forgotten about it and haven't had, like, a reminder that this is even a thing. This is honestly one of the wilder stories that I have, if I'm being completely honest. Knew a man, met him once, purchased a dog from him. He was a dog breeder. Purchased a dog from him when I was younger. Family dog. I didn't necessarily purchase it, but I went with my family to pick out a dog from this breeder, who we had gotten a dog from in the past. The dog that we'd gotten from him before died young, got hit by a car. So, like, we went to get a new dog from him because we liked the dog we had before a lot, before he passed, right? So we went to get a new dog from him. I picked out a dog. Great dog. Had the dog for, like, 7 years before the dog started walking into things. So we take the dog to the vet eventually. It happens enough. It becomes a pattern. Take the dog to the vet. And find out that she's going blind. She just has, like, a genetic thing. She's going to go blind within, like, the next couple of years. Dog ends up going fully blind. we put the dog down because she was fully blind, was walking into things all the time, like hurting herself walking into like rocks and shit, right? So put the dog down, and about a year after we put the dog down, I think it was one of my parents, I'm pretty sure, that came across like an article online about like a Wisconsin man who had been arrested for like immorally breeding dogs. And it was like, oh, that's fucked. So, you know, you click on it out of curiosity. And it was the fucking guy that we had bought that dog from. The dude was like trying to create the perfect dog breed. Like, no bullshit. This was like his whole thing, was he was trying to like create the perfect dogs. So he was like injecting them with extra shit when they were puppies and like inbreeding them and everything. And he got arrested because he was like really starting to hurt these animals with like, because over time it just like mutates more and more, right? And so he was starting to like really start to fuck with these dogs to the point where it was like very illegal. And he got arrested. And it was like our dog that went blind from what we thought was just like a generic, like genetic thing. It was most likely, you know, you collect the dots, it's most likely because he was in like the earlier stages of doing that whole shit, right? So it was wild that like a year after we had to put a dog down, because of like what we thought was a genetic thing, we find out that the breeder we had gotten her from was like fucking with the dogs a lot. Like, not fucking them, but like really trying to like perfect the dogs by like injecting them with shit and everything. Really fucking crazy. Like, who the fuck knows if it was just like coincidence or if she was like kind of messed with in that way as a puppy, because it's hard to say when it started, because we had the dog for like 10 years. So it's like, who knows if this was like a 10 plus year process or if they had caught it like fairly early on. Like, who even knows? But really fucked either way. And on one hand, it's like coincidence. I somehow happened to meet a guy when I was a kid who would like go fucking nutty about experimenting on animals. Or on the other hand, it's like I had to put a dog of mine down because this dude experimented on her when she was a puppy. Either way, still a good story. And obviously I like to tell it in the latter way of I had to put the dog down because of that. But alright, Laughter. But yeah, stream is fucked. Or, sorry, not stream is fucked. Story is fucked. I completely forgot about that. I haven't thought about that for a while. Because that happened... We put the dog down when I was a sophomore in high school. And then found out when I was a junior, so... I found out that he had been, like, arrested and put into prison for it when I was 16 or 17, so it's been like 2 or 3 years at this point since I found out about that. Haven't really thought about it much since, honestly. But when he said immoral animal husbandry, for some reason that just like instantly popped into my head. Fun story to share. Super fun story, right, chat? We love experimenting on animals. Ironically, it's humor. Admins, it's humor. Sorry. Twitch, at least Twitch admins are not normally good about like ironic humor and like recognizing the difference between recognize the difference between like someone actually saying something dangerous and someone just like making a sarcastic joke. Ow! Damn! Ugh. I actually took a lot of damage from that dude's shotgun or whatever the fuck. I got damage to the brain? I mean, I do. Like, I literally do, but I don't know what you mean. Why is there an enemy marker, like, right on top of this stranger thing? Is that because I shot at those guys, or... is that because I'm riding into something not pog? Oh, yeah, I'm here to... you know, snagged the guy to test the electric chair on. Oh, but he's got some homies. Hold on. Saying that it was fun. I was joking. It's a joke. I was being very clearly sarcastic, at least I thought. But it's ironic. No. Like, some cases it's like, just not even funny. But me being like, haha, Pog chat, don't we love testing on animals immorally? Like, obviously it's like beyond me being sarcastic and ironic about it, you know? I don't even feel like there was any tone in my voice that could be considered legit when I said it. Unless it just came out different than how I had intended. The way that I thought I sounded, it's like, I don't even know where you would interpret it as legit. Where's my widow live? Fuck you, bitch. That was the point. McDaniels is escaping as I'm dropping him to the ground.
Come on. I got a special treat for you.
I can't even remember what it was. I did get a warning on Twitch once for like some joke that I made that like I even watched the clip back and it was like so clearly sarcastic. Like no tone at all that could convey me being legit. But they were like, this is a dangerous joke. Like this would normally be a guideline strike, but since it's your first offense, it's just a warning. And I'm like, what? So ever since then, sometimes I say things sarcastically, and my immediate thing in my head is just like, cover yourself instantly.
We ain't free no more. Can't raise no animals, take no wives. All I did was graze my livestock. Married them that needed marrying. Killed any that tried to stop it. I
Wait.
ain't wrong.
What?
It's you that's wrong. We was trying to live free. You came along and laid waste.
Wait, was he actually fucking the animals? Now I'm confused.
You know, you ain't going to court. You ain't going to jail either. I'm taking you to a professor I know.
Oh god.
What the hell are you talking about?
That's a terrifying thing to hear.
You get to be part of a great experiment.
Oh god.
You ain't gonna die needlessly is what I mean. Nope. Your death's gonna be an important step in the advancement of human knowledge.
Bro, imagine being told that while you're tied up on the back of a horse.
Andrew Bell III, I believe he said. He's a little odd, maybe harebrained, but I got no reason to doubt the quality of his work.
What's this damn professor got to do with anything?
Well, he wants to try this new electricity chair on you to kill you humanely.
Humanely.
No.
Yeah. Well, he's gonna strap you into this contraption.
Yeah.
Run a large electric current through your system. Got something to do with moonshine. Don't quite know what. I guess that's why he's a professor and I'm the bounty catcher. But as I said, I can pass on his assurances that this is a most humane way to go.
Oh god.
Well, like switching off a light.
They wouldn't let you do this to me. They wouldn't.
Oh, they would. And we got a permit and everything. You was in animal husbandry, am I right? Well, you ever seen lightning strike livestock, Mr. McDaniels? I ain't ever seen the actual impact, but I came across the pasture sometime after. The storm had just cleared and there was smoke in the air, smell of burning hair. You know, there must have been a dozen head of cattle lying there, piled up, mangled. Strange scars across their backs, legs.
Why is Arthur doing this to this poor man?
Burned and half like the skin was ripped off.
No.
Eyes bleeding. Some of them popped out.
No.
If I hadn't seen the storm, I would have thought some devil caused that mischief. But no, sir. It was lightning. Electricity does something, all right. I seen trees explode in front of me. I seen desert sand baked into glass. That's what I seen lightning do. But, you know, hey, This electricity professor's got a plan for you? That must be of an entirely different kind.
It's not any different, Arthur. Yeah, this is gonna be incredible. And I know, just with like Rockstar's humor and everything, that the reaction to the initial experiment is gonna be like, oh, what an improvement over hanging. This is incredible. It's gonna be so fucked. Oh man. Oh shit! That's my moonshine, bitch! Another one. Oh. Oh.
You gone? I'm sorry about that, McDaniels. You all right?
Hold on while I loot them.
Me too. Well, you'll be happy to know we ain't got far to go. Hold on tight now.
Oh my god. I love how Arthur genuinely thinks that he's doing this man a favor. He just doesn't know. He's so oblivious to what's going to happen. He's just been told by some professor that this is going to be incredibly humane. And he's just like, oh, okay, well, must be. You're the smart guy. Jesus Christ. He just seems so genuinely excited about it. He's like, man, a step forward in human development. It seems almost out of character because he's always such a skeptic, but I'm too entertained by it to question it. This is great. Like, if I had just done enough stranger quests to, like, get the completion and move on, and, like, ignore the rest of them that weren't needed, I would have missed all this. He just wants to see the world burn. I feel like he has, like, his kind of questions about how it's gonna be humane, because he was talking about all that damage he's seen lightning do before. But then he's just like, but he tells me it's humane, so it must be. I mean, he's a professor. Of course he can do it. We're at the tail end, granted, but, like, we're still kind of in that era where, like, science was almost seen as, like, magical for those who weren't scientific in like, nature, or they didn't, like, study it or anything. It's almost like, well, science can do anything if there's someone smart enough doing it. So Arthur just knows that this man is a smart, scientific man, and he's just like, well, he found some way to make it work. It's incredible. I love this whole setup here.
The professor will be real pleased to meet you.
No!
Here, I got him.
You're wonderful. Just
come on. Don't be shy now. Let's go.
Thank you, Kevin, for blocking my path. Where am I supposed to put him down?
Lay him over here.
Okay. Oh, on the ground? I thought you meant like on the table. But all right, that works.
Where's my money?
Money?
Yeah, for all the running around I've been doing.
Oh, once they buy my humane electric ending facilitator, there'll be money enough for you, sir.
Okay.
Let's
I hope so, because I dished out 100 for your permit.
Our poor unfortunate, ready for the demonstration. Oh, do come and watch. It'll be amazing. Come along.
I plan on it. I absolutely plan on it. I'm gonna assume, like, there will have to be some time in between here for that to actually be ready to go. But, let's go check out the next stranger in Saint Denis we got, huh? Why not? Actually, I saw that there was one with Edith Downs. I kind of want to go and do that. I'm gonna come back, at the very least, I'm gonna come back down here for this one. Because that one was showing across the map, so it's definitely something that, like, Rockstar wants you to not miss. Similar to, like, the Edith Downs or the Charlotte, whatever her last name is, ones. So, definitely gonna do those. But, again, because I've been chugging water so much this stream, which is great, because my throat, not hurting at all. A lot of the times I don't drink enough water while I'm streaming and my throat dries up real fast. But I gotta go to the bathroom again. Also, my cup is empty, so I'm gonna refill it. So I'll be like a minute and a half this time. I guess take a bathroom break, go and get water yourself. I don't know. Find a way to kill a minute, and I'll be back. All right? Be back in a second. Okay, I'm back. It might have been like 2 minutes, but I think it's fine. I got water, emptied the bladder again. At this rate, I'm almost worried about when I upgrade from the one-bed apartment to a house eventually, because that's the plan. After my time in Florida here is up, is to get a house. Just because buying is cheaper than renting in the current U.S. Housing market. Like, buying a house and getting a mortgage is legit cheaper than renting a place currently in the U.S. So, current plan is to buy once I'm done here in Florida, which should be around June-ish that I should be moving away from Florida. But I'm worried about, like, when I don't live in this 700 square foot space, if I'm taking bathroom breaks every hour, like I have been today, so much time of the streams will get taken up with the be right back screen. But when a man's gotta go, a man's gotta go. That bladder knows when it needs to be emptied. Oh man, one of the guys on the team that I'm working on the game with right now, chat, he had to take the day off a couple weeks ago because he was in the hospital early in the morning. And I was like, everything good? And he was like, yeah, I think my appendix might have burst or something. And he was getting checked out. And turns out he had a kidney stone forming in his kidney. And they were like, well, you know, general thing. They're like, yeah, you know, now that we know what it is, you kind of just got to wait for it to pass unless you want to pay like thousands of dollars for them to use whatever that thing is with like the waves that like break it down through your body so that it can just like pass comfortably. And of course, he's like a 21-year-old guy, I believe. He's 21 or 22, and he's like kind of making ends meet, you know, game designer, 22 years old or whatever the fuck he is. You know, he's not exactly ready to dish out a few thousand just for a comfortable kidney stone passing. But today, while we were working, it started moving. Not out, but it started moving, like, from his kidney into his bladder, we think. Because he was just in so much pain for, like, a solid couple hours. Like, he had to keep standing up and, like, pacing around. He was just grunting a lot. Like, that shit hurt, apparently, supposedly. And I'm fairly certain that that shit was moving from his kidney to his bladder. Which then means, if that did happen, which he agrees that that's probably what happened. Because he said, like, there have been bits of, like, small pain since he got checked out, but never for that long and never that intense. So he also thinks that it probably moved. he's just like, oh shit. I was on Google looking at it after I left. Good shit, I guess. Oh.
Sure, all right. Anything to shut you up. You're on. Come on.
Oh, I gotta go over here. But, what was I saying? Oh yeah, when I was on Google, I didn't say this to him, but it said that once it moves into the bladder, it's typically only like 2 days or so until it passes, so... Over our little 4-day weekend here, he might have a particularly painful morning at some point. Ooh, goddamn! Minus honor.
What a shithole of a town.
He challenged me. Why do I lose honor for that? Am I gonna lose honor for looting him? No. Normally, if you lose honor for killing someone, you also lose for looting. But I guess not. I guess we're good. I fucked him up in that duel. That was rough. Oh, maybe I lost honor because I killed him instead of shooting his hand to disarm him. Because that's probably an option. That's probably why I lost honor, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Maybe by the end of this 100%, I'll learn to disarm people in situations like that instead of going straight for the head like I normally do. At some point, it might click in my brain and actually, like, stay in there when my fight or flight is triggering. I might think of it, you know? Surely through repetition, me realizing a second later every time, like I have been, it'll eventually register in the moment. If you need to get honor quickly, just go to Saint Denis and greet everyone. I'm fine on honor. Like, I'm barely off of max at this point, so I'm not too worried about it. But it's like, avoiding loss at any point is obviously preferable. You know what I mean? Like, it's not exactly a concern. It's more just like, if I don't have to lose it, why would I? It was a concern earlier, before I did the Strauss thing. Because I realized that there were, like, honor-locked missions in this chapter. And that kind of scared me. I was like, well, there goes 100%, boys. It's been a nice ride. I mean, I could have just done hours of catch and release fishing or something, but... Where is she? She was, like, under here last time. But it seems like she might be at the train station? There's a main story mission here, too. Oh, in this alley. Okay. Oh, it's her son. It's not her.
Mr. Morgan.
You still here, kid?
Yes. Mama can't leave. Won't leave. I don't know. I said I had the money. She said your money weren't moral. She said it'd be better to die than to take it.
Maybe she's right. I don't know. I don't know anything about morals.
She's still heading out. Working, you know?
I'm sorry, son. Sorry about all of this.
She ain't been back for a few hours. She left with some fella down the railway tracks. I did not like the look of him.
Which way you say?
That way. Around the woods towards, Willard's Rest.
I'll see what I can do.
I'll see. Arthur Morgan, we'll see. Down this way? Go to the bridge. The fuck? Am I gonna need Kevin for this? I think I'm gonna need Kevin. Kevin! Get your ass over here. Lazy ass horse, come on. We got a place to be. We're in an awkward spot. There we go. I can squeeze on. Oh, Kevin can't squeeze through. Oh, maybe I can just clip Kevin through. Okay. I'm a gamer. Oh, well, let's try again. Kevin's clearly not made to be in this space. There we go. Just gotta wiggle her through. You know, we got there eventually. I said on the railroad, not on the road. Is she gonna be dead? She's gonna be dead, isn't she?
Whoa,
hawk right there. Oh no. He said that they went up here a few hours ago. That's not good. This is not looking good for Mrs. Downs. Miss Downs. She's a widow. Miss. Mrs.? I don't know. Are you supposed to say Miss or Mrs. when they're a widow? Because I kind of feel like it could be disrespectful either way. Like, I'm not entirely sure which one I'm supposed to go with at this point. Well, that's the horse. Oh, no, she's right there.
Of course not.
Well, dearie, been to jail, but it weren't my fault.
I'm sure.
Why is his hair blonde but his beard is... Oh, it was just a render thing.
Poor woman. Clear off.
Load distance thing.
Someone who don't want to hear no more of your nasty mouth. Push me. I'll put a bullet in you.
I presume Archie sent you?
I said clear off before I deal with you.
I'll see you again, dearie.
Yeah, he's creepy. Ugh.
Listen to me. Excuse me.
You sound like my husband.
Yeah, about that.
I know. Listen, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for what happened. I was a fool. And I'm suffering for my foolishness. But don't go and get yourself killed because of your pride. You have a son, Mrs. Downs.
I'm just so ashamed.
Ashamed? Of what? You loved him? You did everything for him. Let's get you home.
All right. Let's go.
Let's go. Come on. Thank you. I can finally unlock my camera.
Okay, girl.
This is Kevin. Oh, what the? Okay, I'm gonna act like I didn't see it. I'm assuming it's like a weird elevation thing with the horse. Because I've had those moments where I haven't been able to get on because of like elevation weirdness.
Sorry. Sorry won't bring Thomas back.
I know.
So you're sick now too? And you think that affords you the opportunity for penance for cutting his time short?
No, I ain't looking for that.
Okay then. So just forget about me and the guilt you're carrying because no good can come of that for either of us. And all you can do now is decide the man you want to be for the time you have left.
That's what he's done.
Can still be helped. Or help yourself.
I suppose you're right.
Oh, hang yourself for all I care.
Okay.
You're right to dislike me. I ain't looking for that to change.
That was just unnecessary, man. That was just not needed. That was a little uncalled for. You know, you were making a lot of sense until you said that, and then it's like, okay, she's just crazy. She's just angry bitch mode right now. Sometimes we all are in angry bitch mode, but like, goddamn,
Archie should be
that was
waiting
unnecessary.
for us just up ahead.
Oh, okay. Got shoved back by her, too. I'm just trying to help.
Mama! Mama!
Oh, you silly boy. Oh, Archie, what we do?
Get out of here. Go live someplace else. Start over. Here, take this.
More money.
I don't need it no more.
I don't want your money.
Yeah, I know you don't want it.
I don't.
You sure as shit need it. Hey, no. I ain't looking for forgiveness. It ain't about that. But don't forgive me. Just take the money and get out of here, please. I know I ruined your life. I suffer for it every day. But don't let yourself get killed for pride. I seen it kill too many folk. Don't say anything. Don't thank me. Just take the money and pack your bags. That's All I gotta say.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan.
I said don't thank me. Get out of here. Please.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it again, like what I said with the first part. That should be required content. That's so, like, important to Arthur's character in this chapter. I'm shocked that they made that a piece of optional content. And not only optional content, but optional content that you need to be, like, near max rep to even engage with. I feel like that's so important to, like, or even either way, like, just make it mandatory content. That's one of those things where, like, if you're on the top half of rep, you get it the way that it happened for me. If you're at the bottom half, something else happens where, like, you know, it shows him kind of going down the Dutch path. I don't even know how he acts in this chapter if you're on negative rep, like on the lower half. But just reinforce that sort of arc for his character, if that's the case. You know what I mean? Granted, I love the positive honor, like, path of this. With him just, like, trying to help out as many people as he can before he goes. It's great. It's so good. But, honestly, that's the way that the majority of people are going to play the game anyway, I feel like. Maybe I'm wrong. But I definitely feel that the majority of people, when they play games, go for, like, the good ending intentionally rather than, like, the bad one. As long as they know that there's a difference. And I feel like putting in a scale in your game, like that one at the bottom, where it goes between, like, you know, being a renegade or, like, a good person, people are gonna know that it's gonna affect the game somehow, and they're gonna go for the higher end. Most people will. Some people will go for the lower end out of that sort of, like, chaotic curiosity that a lot of people have. Absolutely, but, like, I feel like the majority of people probably see the last half of the game in the way that I've seen it. Not entirely in the way that I've seen it, because 100%, there's a lot more of it that I'm seeing, but as far as, like, the main story and Arthur's character goes, in the way that I've seen it. Yeah, those missions were great. Just seeing the interaction between, like, I mean, they make it pretty clear. Like, they spell it out for you, but it's great that he has that sort of trying to, like, form a sort of closure with the people whose lives that he ruined. And the fact that he ruined their lives is also the reason that he's losing his. Like, having that sort of interaction near the end of the game is incredible. It's so good. We love that shit. That's some good shit. I can't remember who said it in chat. It was either yesterday or the day before, but, like, the first, like, couple chapters, not chapter 1, but, like, chapter 2, when you first start playing the game, it's almost like, oh, happy cowboy sim. Isn't this so fun? And then you get to chapter 4, and it starts to, like, really go downhill fast. Like, everyone's falling apart and losing their shit. You know, you get into chapter 6. Well, Arthur starts coughing in chapter 4, and you kind of, you know, start to... He rode into me! Can we talk about it? I was on the edge of the fucking road. Stop shooting me, you dumb bitch. God damn it. I was as far up to that edge as I could have been. I don't know what you want from me. At least it didn't subtract honor for that. Anyway, what was I talking about? I honestly lost track of it because of that. Shit. Oh yeah, happy cowboy sim. Arthur starts coughing and you maybe start connecting the dots if you're, like, paying attention to it. I feel like by the end of chapter 5, you start to put together that, like, he's been coughing more and more. And then super early, or no, it is, like, late chapter 5 that they diagnose you, right? Yeah, it is. It's late chapter 5, not early chapter 6. Yeah, as soon as you actually, like, get told that you're sick with tuberculosis, which is just, like, death sentence diagnosis in 1899, that is. Anyway, it's like, well, everything has gone to shit, officially. Dutch is losing it. So many gang members have died. Arthur's about to die. It's just like ticking time bomb. Like, the tonal shift in the second half of the game is crazy compared to the first half. Chapter 1 starts off pretty rough. And it kind of makes you think that the whole game is going to be, like, emotionally tough, but then they almost, like, draw you back into it being safe. They're like, no, you made it through, and now it's all good. And then they fucking flip this shit on you, just one thing at a time. It starts to pile up, and it's like, oh, holy shit, what is happening? Okay. Side content time. Because I can't leave it alone. I need to see it all.
Hey, buy me a drink, mon ami, huh?
Mon ami?
Sure, what you want?
Brandy.
2 brandies, bud.
2 brandies.
$2 a glass.
Oh, one for me, I'm assuming.
It's the best.
Nice.
Thank you. Santé. It's quite a country you're building here, eh?
Well, me personally?
I don't know. What do you do?
Mostly, I just shoot people.
How very American of you. I love it.
What do you do?
Oh, mostly I pose, I show off, I complain.
How very French.
I know. I am ridiculous. I have been all over the world. I have
he an
seen
actor?
the sights, and I have discovered the one eternal
Like a showman?
truth that I am a pies, how do you say, all ass.
Asshole?
That too.
Pies
That too.
asshole.
Well, at least you have some self-knowledge. Where were you on your journey?
All the civilized world. Painting my little pictures, meeting the locals, you know.
You a painter?
No, I'm a whole ass. I thought we had covered this.
Okay, so he's a painter.
Yeah, but you paint.
Not according to salons at Paris. No, according to them, I cannot draw, I cannot paint, and I should go away. And so I went away.
You miss Paris?
That smelly, filthy place with old buildings and ghosts and shit and French people. I have that right
And
here.
French people.
I guess so.
You know,
Arthur.
Charles. You know, Arthur? Don't believe in art.
Great
It's
Showman? I haven't seen
lies.
it.
Believe in women.
I honestly
They are
haven't seen
truth. Art is lies, but the vagina.
I heard it was great.
That is truth. Breasts is truth. Art. It's for idiots.
If you say so.
Trust me, I've tried both.
Vagina
One
is
better,
truth.
much
Got it.
better. So, I must be boring you. But here.
What is it?
It's just a little doodle. You know, entirely worthless unless you want to wipe your bottom with it. But I wanted to say thank you for the drinks.
Well, that's very kind, Charles.
No matter.
Good meeting you.
Is that really it? Alright. It's just an interaction. Oh, my controller. Hello. Maybe it was just my thumbstick, because right as I hit pause, it went down. I'm assuming either I can sell it for like a solid bit, but it is just like a drawing. It's not like a painting. I don't know. I feel like that's almost just like a neat interaction that you can have. The other one with Mr. Henry is not there anymore, which makes me curious, but I'll go and do the other question mark we got down here. For the time being.
Buddy? Morning, mister.
Saint Denis has a lot of interactions available.
Hello, sister.
Calderon. Brother Dorkins and I were talking about you just the other day and hoping we would see you again.
How is Brother Dork?
Oh, he's quite well. A little frustrated with the workings of our order. He keeps trying to be sent overseas, you know, do something with more challenge, maybe
Surely it'll
be a
work.
missionary. He's a lovely man.
Sure.
And how are you?
Sure.
Never better?
Are you sure?
I'm quite sure, sister.
Really?
You know, a long time ago, I was like you.
I very much doubt that.
Oh, I did terrible things, awful things. and I could not stop doing terrible things because I did not believe that goodness existed. And then one day, I saw that love did exist, and ever since then, doing bad things became, well, not impossible, but ridiculous.
I guess I'm just hoping for a dignified exit.
I shall pray for you.
Oh, I'm not a religious man, sister. I'm an outlaw.
Oh, what fun. Religion is just a word. Hearts are rarely pure, but equally they are rarely impure either.
Well, that's an interesting way of putting it.
It is.
To me, God is people and people are God, so we must all do what we can. These people are starving. Go find them some food. Don't worry so much about your heart. The actions will lead, and the heart follows. I'll still think of you in very nasty terms, as you wish.
Why is that not showing on my dashboard? I don't know why, but that did not show for me. Oh, wait. Do I just actually have to give her food? Oh. Prime beef joint. Whatever that paragraph or so was, straight up did not go to my chat. So, I don't know what that said. I saw it on, like, my preview after it was gone, like, as it was disappearing.
You know what, sister? I think I've already got plenty of food on me.
I really do.
They could just eat mine.
You are wonderful, Mr. Morgan.
Now, that ain't true.
Oh, I meant wonderful, but so very frightening. As you wish.
Oh, I was like,
good deed
is there
done
more?
for the day. I won't subject you to any more benevolence.
Okie dokie.
Sister Ethel makes a fabulous stew. They will be so happy.
I'm sure they will. Back in first grade, I vividly remember selling a rock to a kid saying a dinosaur made it for $1. I was a scam artist. Still didn't go through to my chat, but I read it in time. Easy clap. Okay, well... God, there are so many, like, important strangers around. What is this one? Oh, that guy. The veteran is there. Charlotte. I can turn in the thing for Jim Boy. Romeo and Juliet got their own thing. What else is on my checklist? I should look because I've just been doing strangers for like over an hour. Just because I got swept up in the curiosity of it. You know what? I'm going to do this. I'm going to get this done today. Another round of collectibles. Unfortunately. How many is this? 5, 7, 8, 10 collectibles total for this general area to check off. Oh, and shit. The dude has it on a map. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Because one of them's a shack. So technically 11. But he has them all marked right there. So, boom. I won't even have to be skipping through the video and wasting time doing that. I can just use the map straight up and get it done. Actually, let's start on the far side and work our way back over. That's probably best. Now that I'm thinking about it. So there's one up there. Start all the way over there and work to the right instead of starting close and working away. Did I just say to the right? To the left? Work our way to the right. Sorry, the word right like stayed in my head and I was like, did I just mess that up? I do not enjoy these collectathon portions of the completion.
Certainly am glad you feel so good about it.
The guy's getting shit dumped on them. I don't even know what to do with this interaction. This is like the 4th time I've seen it. I give up at this point. I've tried something different each time. Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do there. Okay.
Hey, partner.
Hey, partner. Damn, I remember earlier I thought that I was maxed on rep because I got to, like, nearly this close, like, up on the scale. Or this far on the scale. You know what I mean. But then, I got a bunch of, like, just super small, like, upticks in honor. and it didn't move, like actually move. So I thought that I was at max earlier until I did the Strauss thing and it actually went all the way to the end there. The more you know. I thought that way earlier in the game I had managed to hit max honor, but apparently I never did it until that Strauss thing. For most of like the honor checks, so to speak, in the game, at least from what people have said in chat, there's just like high and low honor. And I was getting some high honor stuff, like seeing the elk and everything, when I was literally like barely out of that gray part in the middle. Like not even out of that gray part entirely. Wait, there's a legendary animal here. What is it? What? It says I'm in legendary animal territory. But there's too much activity in the area to track the animal? Is that because I'm wanted, maybe? I don't know what that means exactly. I'm just gonna ignore it. Anyway. It seems like for the majority of the times that it checks how your honor is to, like, determine an outcome, it literally only looks at, are you less than 50 or greater than 50? Like, percent, I mean. Whatever number value's in there. It's like, are you on the lower half or the upper half? That's all it's really looking for the most part. Except for that one, or those, I should say, those couple missions with the Edith Downs, where I had to be like, oh, it's the Bull Gator, okay. I had to be like 75% honor or something like that. Like I had to be on like considerably high honor. 'Cause I would say about 65, 70% towards the positive, but they didn't pop up until I actually hit max with the Strauss thing. So who knows how high it had to be, but it was more than half for those. So I'm sure that there's like occasional checks that are more than just like greater than 50, less than 50, but for the most part it seems to be fairly simple in that regard, where it's just like, are you relatively good? Are you not? And it kind of swings to extremes in that case, but like, if it works, it works. Especially when I was in Guarma, I was like in the gray, like pretty much at the midway. Like, kind of teetering on the edge of dropping into the lower half, but still not quite there. And the way that I reacted, or the way that Arthur reacted, I should say, when Dutch like strangled that old lady, people in chat were like, oh, you have high honor, question mark? And I was like, I guess, do I? I don't think I do, but apparently I do as far as the game is concerned. Also, can we talk about the absolute crime of the fact that even though I'm on the PC port, some animations are still frame capped? Example that I'm like focusing in on way too much because I just can't unsee it right now is the satchel that I have on, like how it's flapping open and shut. That animation is playing at like 15 frames per second, even though the rest of the game is running smoothly. Can we talk about how much of a crime it is to have certain things like that frame locked still, even on the PC port? Because like, imagine way down the line when you'll be, you know, once computer hardware really gets available and everything, people will be playing this game on PC at like max settings. It'll look amazing. It'll be running at like 80, 90 frames probably on max settings. And then you'll just get that satchel animation. Capped at like 15, just looking choppy as hell as soon as you notice it. Like, that'll be just kind of sad to see certain things like that locked, you know? But it is what it is. I'm sure that there's a reason they didn't unlock it for the PC port. It could have even just been like time constraint, like it was planned to get fixed, but it never did. Just got thrown out the door. I don't know. Like, it's possible that that was a thing for whatever team was porting the game to PC, but I'm gonna assume that there's like a legit technical reason, probably scripting-wise, why that anim can't go over 15 frames. Because coding is really, really weird, and games... If you were to, like, do a visual chart of how code interacts with other code in video games, you would see just how, like, spiderwebby everything is in a game. Like how much one weird change here can lead to something wild happening over here. Like things that you would never think would be related are often related and causing bugs. I mean, that's why AAA studios have entire dedicated teams of professionals that they bring on after launch just to fix bugs that are found by the public, you know? Or, you know, professionals who were working on the game beforehand that have been reassigned post-launch to just patching out the game's bugs. Stuff like that, right? Like, games are so bizarre in the way that their scripting and coding works. It really is something else. That's why I sympathize to a certain extent when like games come out somewhat buggy, or like when I find a weird bug in a game that makes no sense to me. My favorite YouTuber in front of Fudgy? Who Fudgy? What'd he do? I don't know the name. Generally, variety streaming has been very interesting for me in terms of like just hearing all these random YouTube creators and stuff that I've never heard of that people will mention. Because I got so used to being in the COD zombie space where it's like, I know every creator. It was super rare for someone to like drop a creator's name in chat and for me to not know who they were. And I've like watched a bunch of their stuff. But switching to variety, it's literally just like, you know, the whole can of worms is open as far as what people could bring up in chat at this point. I'm just curious about what he does. Hold on. Let me see. Hopefully he's not hard to find. Fudgy. He is not. He has 2 mil. Is he VR? He looks like he does VR. He does. Okay, yeah, he's mostly VR. I was gonna say it seems like he has other videos too, but mostly VR. Alright, yeah, I'd never heard of him before. I feel like it's interesting that VR YouTubers can be that big nowadays, because I remember when VR was like super niche, and even then it's like, or I should say even now, I still feel like VR is fairly niche within gaming. It's like everyone wants to play VR games, but like most people who play games don't have VR yet. Like it's still becoming an availability thing, and it's getting a lot better. But it's still getting there as far as like availability and stuff like that. And beyond that, it's like the sort of things that most people want to do in games, people just can't do yet. Hello, Jimmy. Welcome back. Warning on other languages. I haven't said it at all today, but one of our rules in chat is to keep it English because I speak English, my mods speak English, everyone else who comes into chat generally speaks English because it's an English stream. I know that Jimmy speaks English because he was here yesterday, at the very least. So, general rule, we do ban for using languages other than English just because it's too much work to try to moderate other languages.
Yep.
So, at a certain point, it just became such a hassle that I was like, you know what? For the sake of my mods and for my own sanity, I'm just making it a rule. It's a fairly common rule anyway. Ah! Kevin! Oh my god, Kevin's dying. Oh, I didn't revive her.
You're gonna be alright.
Come on, Kevin. Get up. We gotta go.
Okay, my girl.
My girl. Gotta find another way up there, I guess. Thank God. Don't worry, I always have Horse Reviver on me. Like, whenever Kevin starts dying like that, I've never worried that she's actually going to die. I have never had a situation like that come up. Oh, wait, I just ate food myself. I meant to feed her because of her stamina.
Oh, I'm sorry, girl.
Is that or me saying all the Barbie films again? Either one, and I'm gonna ban you. Either one at your own risk, let's say. Like, you seem relatively chill. You seem like you just enjoy the chaos a bit, but, like, the rules be rules, you know? They all exist for a reason.
Okay then.
And most of the time, it's not even that I don't want to enforce them, and it's just like I have to. It's like I do want to. Because like I do enjoy doing this. So as soon as it's like people are just intentionally doing shit that will bring down my enjoyment, it's just like, all right, like I'm not gonna go out of my way to put up with it. I'm just gonna ban at that point.
Yeah.
I know that some people don't like that approach. I know that people have voiced that opinion, but like, end of the day, I'm the one running it, right? it's my enjoyment being taken away from or not. So at the end of the day, it's like I feel perfectly fine making that call. Now, where is the thing that I'm looking for here? Is it not dream catchers? Or a bone, like, up on the rock here?
Easy, whoa.
Okay, Kevin decided to freak out for no reason. She legit, like, brought herself forward in a little jump there just to, like, get closer to the ledge. Oh, it's a little further up, like, this way. It might even be down on the road, I swear to God, dude. Like, the way I took a second look at the map. Oh, it definitely is. Oh, okay. Go back around. Go back around. It's definitely a rock carving. It has to be. Just because it's so, like, cliffsidey here. It's gotta be a rock carving. Like, it could be a dinosaur bone. But I highly doubt it. Just with the way that, like, this area is. It's definitely a rock carving. I just gotta actually fucking find it and not confuse myself. In all fairness, it was just because my first, like, mark on the map was a little bit off. Because generally I just, like, glance at it and throw a mark down in that area, and then Hunter's Vision, like, handles it for me, because it gives, like, a big, massive, like, here's a bunch of yellow particles, it's over here. You know what I mean? So, it's normally not a worry, but when it's something like this specific in this sort of area, I run into this problem.
Easy now.
I suffer from my laziness. Fuck, where is it? Might have to get off of Kevin and just climb up here. Is it not a carving? Could be below me too. Nope, definitely not there. What the hell is this thing? Oh, there's a tiny path here. This is so fucking cheeky if it's up here. The hell am I up here for? Where is this thing? Oh God, is this gonna be a bad pun? Why? Oh, here I go. Oh, no, okay.
Damn, that hurt.
Damn! The fuck is this one? I'm so confused. Oh, you gotta be shitting me. They taste funny. God damn it. God fucking damn it. There's one thing. There's one thing that can drive me up the wall. In the best way, but still, if there's one thing that can get under my skin, it's puns. I can't fucking take it. I had a friend of my ex's who would hang around a lot. Was like very like, haha, I'm so quirky and punny, haha. And she would just constantly spit out puns. And because I hated them so much, she would just like barrage me with them. As soon as I heard one, I knew that it was going to be like at least 5. So I would brace every time she started. But unbearable. I think she alone gave me my hate for puns. Because like sometimes they can be really clever, but generally they're just like so lame and like only funny because of like the wordplay. You know what I mean? And there's nothing else about that joke that I find funny other than like, haha, good job you matched a word. Like, they can be so fucking annoying, man. I'm not a pun lover by any means. I saw the particles. I know that there's something up here now. Where is it? Seen it with my own eyes. Oh, is it down there? Ah, motherfucker. It's a dinosaur bone right down here. There we go. Alright. That was way harder to find than I had expected. Granted, partially because I'm dumb, but still way harder to find than I thought it would be. 17 of 30 dinosaur bones. Progress is progress, chat. Slowly but surely. Alright, 70% flat to end the day. I'm gonna go because I have a little bit of work to do still, and I gotta make myself dinner and stuff as well. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy and you haven't done so already, feel free to subscribe. And before you leave, if you did enjoy, feel free to go ahead and leave a like. It helps me out a ton, a lot more than people think. Especially when the stream turns into a VOD. Sometimes, if the YouTube gods bless me, it'll actually hit the search engine. So in those cases, it's really nice to have, you know, as much momentum going in as possible. So I appreciate it if you leave a like. If not, then like whatever, because I know that a lot of people just don't care enough. So it is what it is. Anyway, we do Red Dead every day that we're available to until the 100%, and then I'm going to move on to Red Dead 1 and some other game that I'm going to throw in just for variety's sake while we do it. It'll be a mix of both. But feel free to come back if you're looking for more Red Dead content live. I know there's not too much of it. Kind of a niche that hasn't been filled all that much. But if you're looking for it, I'm going to be providing it at least for the time being. So, other than that, if you're looking for links to anything like my Twitter or whatever, check down in the description. They're all linked down there and labeled pretty clearly, so you can find anything you might be looking for there. Other than that, though, once again, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll get back here next time, and I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Goodbye.